Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Hollywood After Dark. Today, of course, is March 5th, 2022. It's been a hell of a week. Why don't we kick it off? End it with a little bit of good, fun times. A little bit of fun movie chat here, late night, Saturday night. It's been a fun week. I've angered half the fucking internet. Let's talk about that and see if anyone wants to come on to have a conversation about it. I'm going to put an open call out to anyone who doesn't like me to come out right now, speak their piece. Let's squash some shit, be done with it, and move on with our fucking lives. Hollywood After Dark, folks. Let's fucking go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Welcome to the party. Tonight, there's no plan, there's no show, there's nothing I really have lined up. It's just more of a hangout, a chill thing. That's going on. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting day. I will tell you guys that. I should say it's kind of been, how do I put this? How do I phrase this? So I angered some people this week with a comment that I made that I immediately took back, and apparently immediately taking it back isn't enough for some people, which is fine, which is okay. I'm a hyperbolic and facetious person. At times, I put on a show, I try to be funny, some jokes don't land, some jokes go too far, and if that's the case, I take it back. That's how it works. Well, I don't know, some people out there want to like bend me over a barrel or put me up on a crucifix, and they just want to like punish me till the end of time. And I don't think that's fair. But hey, listen, I can't get you to like me. I can't get you to forgive me in your mind. I don't even know what that means half the time. But it is what it is. That's the world we live in. I had two people this week threaten me with physical violence, one of which I talked to last night over on Boulder Talk Radio. I guess we kind of worked it out. Violence is off the table. The other person, I don't know who he is, don't know where he lives, don't know what he looks like. But apparently, if we weren't into each other, I'm going to catch some shade. I'm going to catch a fade. I don't know the terminology, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just not up to date on that. So I'm assuming that means I'm going to probably get punched in the face. So there's that, right? That's been the week. Never mind, there was a live stream earlier tonight where someone was so afraid to say my name, so utterly horrified to say my name, but they spent like 2 hours talking about me. Never mind, this person brought up or has had me on their channel multiple times and even defended me. But apparently that's now a line in the sand. And again, this person, if they want to come on and talk, I'll say who it is. I don't care. It's still Abdul. Hit me up, DM me. I don't have you blocked. You don't have me blocked. I'll send you a link. It's all good. Or I can even do it through an intermediary if that's the case. But there is one thing I do want to touch on right away. And that is, I do want to address Enosh from Poindexter Lounge. Him and I have had beef for a while. It's been this very odd, awkward thing. We're not on the same page for a number of issues. I don't wish him any ill will. I do wish him only the best. I have been critical and probably not in the most supportive way. That's unfortunately how I am. I come across as a stubborn jackass more often than not. And believe me, he wouldn't be the only quote-unquote friend I've lost on that one because of that nature. I'm aware of it. It's not good, I'll admit. Sometimes I'm just blunt, and people don't like that. And it's not always the right call. That's the reality of it. I wish Enosh the best. I do. I just, at this point, feel where we are is where we are. And just know that whatever our disagreements are, I just want to leave them in the past. I'm going to go do my thing. You go do your thing. I think that's simply for the best. I apologize if you feel that I have poked too hard at you. It's possible that I have. And if you feel that way, then that is your I don't want to invalidate your feelings. So I don't want to say it's possible that I have. So I apologize. I apologize. I just think that's the right thing to say there. I sometimes go a little bit too hard. It can happen, but I just want you to know that I apologize. But with that, hey, why don't we just kind of move on with the evening and whatnot. Anyway, let's see here. Apologizing to people that never apologize is such a waste of time. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right. Also, RJ is joining us. What's going on, RJ? How you doing, buddy?
Hello. Am I canceled for being here? Am I gonna be in trouble for being here? I don't know anymore.
That depends. That depends. What is your thought on me saying some bad things? Is it okay or not okay, RJ?
Oh no, you 100% fucked up. But I'm
Yeah,
still gonna,
there we go. See,
but I'm still gonna be your friend.
Yeah, that's the thing. People been trying to like, and that's I'll tell you this though. I don't mind if people come at me. People have been coming at me for years. I legitimately don't care. It's more fun for me, I think,
No,
if they come on stream.
I know you don't care. I mean,
But I also don't want other people to get drug into my shit. You know what I mean? Like that's the last thing I want is for other people to get drug in and like guilt by association because it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. There's other words I want to use, but I won't. That's kind of the best way to describe it. Because people out there, they really do take this shit seriously. And there are times I take a lot of crap seriously too.
You know what I was told today though?
What's that?
I was told that I've gone to the dark side. That's what I was told today. Because I've opposed Sil Abdul, and because I am friends with you, I have joined the dark side of the Force. And that
the dark side.
And that people used to like me when I was part of the light side. Of the
I
Force.
get that too. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, I love that. And people are like, people who know that I'm a stubborn bastard. They know that I'm very opinionated and that I'm very vocal. They like me when I'm critical of people they dislike. They don't like me when I'm critical of them. And I understand that, and that's fine. I try to be fair in my criticism. I might use strong words, strong terminology, but I tend to be fair. I tend to come at it from as much of a fact-based scenario as I possibly can. You know, and that, but look, also, I don't always get everything right.
The best thing is too, we also learned that there is in fact a real Scooby gang, and they hang out every Saturday on my channel.
Oh, right. Yeah. There's people out there that call you guys. Where do I fit in that? Because I know I'm part of that equation. I just don't know where.
We found out today that you are separate. You're separated from the Scooby gang.
Oh, right.
The only people we know that are in the Scooby gang right now is myself, Caden, and Austin.
So right. So I'm the guy. I'm the guy under the mask, apparently. Right.
Maybe.
But someone
sense, because if we're the Scooby gang, don't we solve the mysteries?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. But the Scooby game lies about them, and the Scooby game catches them. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, because we found out that Caden is Scooby Doo, and Lean is Shaggy. Me, we haven't discerned yet. I'm either Scrappy Doo or I'm Velma. No one really told me. I think I'm supposed to be Velma. I don't know though.
I'd place you as a Velma. You know, I'd place you as a Velma. I would. Because you pay attention, you've got the intellect. You know, I'm pretty sure you would be fine as in a orange getup like that, turtleneck. I'd put you as that. Yeah, sure. Can I be Scrappy? Ooh, let me be Scrappy. Everybody hates Scrappy.
You might be Scrappy if you push
right.
The Scooby gang. I don't know.
There we go. That's how you do it, man. You got to make sure I'm Scrappy.
One of the greatest surprise villains in any movie ever in the live action film.
That is great. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about the live action movie was Scrappy was the villain because fuck Scrappy Doo. But I mean, that's kind of part of it. It's like people out there, like, look, they like to come up with these names and they like to label people because it others them.
What Scooby gang even means at this point.
I don't know either. I don't know.
It's a made up term that's just really funny. It's really funny. I'm not even offended by it. It's just really.
That's
funny.
What Sil does. That's what he does. He just makes up shit. He literally just thinks like he says something funny and then like his chat is just a bunch of barking circus seals.
Oh, like how he made up that the Batman's going to be a box office failure.
Oh yeah, but he's been trying to. I saw his Twitter today, and I saw that he was trying to argue back that like that wasn't the case. You know, he's like, well, I said it would go up to 125 or something.
No, he didn't. He's repeatedly said it would top 100 million if it was lucky.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. He's been saying that forever. The highest
it would ever go is 115.
I thought I'd heard as high as 150, like in early estimates.
Well, that was a Bloomberg article. It looks more like 130.
Well, then 130 is nothing to cry about. I mean, this is like 130. Warner's hasn't had a hit 130 in a couple of years.
Their highest grossing movie of last year, like, in terms of opening weekend, I think was Dune at like 90 or something. Yeah. Like that.
Well, no, the last movie that had that hit cracked 100 million on its opening weekend was like in 2017, I think, or something like
That
that.
long ago?
It was a while ago. I forget which movie it was, but it was a while ago. I mean, even Joker cracked like was like 85, 90 somewhere in that in its opening
Yeah, but that was
weekend.
like more slow burn week to week kind of movie.
Oh, it definitely caught on as time went on. You know, I've seen so many people attack the Batman this week by saying stuff like, oh, it's no one's in theaters, yada 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 yada, and it's like, dude, they have this thing playing in over 4,400 screens.
Well, don't you know? Don't you know that they fumbled the numbers on purpose for the Thursday night previews to get the good headlines?
So, okay, well, can you answer me this? Because I've been asking this for fucking days now. When Scott Mendelson said that there were fucking Wednesday screenings, where the fuck were those screenings at?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to
Because
figure out.
I've
As
been
far as
looking.
I was aware, that they only had the Tuesday fan event screenings in IMAX.
Yeah, that
Now,
was it.
supposedly in some Midwestern towns, they did do Wednesday night screenings, but I am not sure where those came from.
I don't know
As
either, and no one has said where that data came from, and that's like, when Scott says that, and I'm not saying Scott's a liar. I think he's got bad takes,
No,
but
I'm sure he's gotten information somewhere. Just I would just like to have it.
what we can determine if you just look at the numbers. Fine, let's go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It all rolls into Thursday. Tuesday was a special screening. That was only like $4 million, I think, or whatever. And then it was a 17 million on Thursday, which is really the number you want to be looking at. The 4 million from the fan event was brought in, and then whatever happened on Wednesday, we don't know. And that's, added, and then what is it? It had a $55 million yesterday. Today,
57 to 58 is what we last heard.
from today.
For Friday, it was 57 to 58.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard today's. Well, the numbers aren't in yet. Yeah,
Not
they will be
tomorrow
soon.
morning. Not till tomorrow
Yeah.
morning.
Well, and here's the thing with that as well. And this is the thing. I know I've only worked in movie theaters, but here's what happens. At the end of the day, you have to call in to different companies that track the numbers. That's why Warner Brothers or any studio cannot fudge that data. That data goes to third-party trackers.
Well, did you hear the latest conspiracy though from your favorite Jedi man?
No.
Okay, so there's a new conspiracy taking place. It's not just him. I've seen some others push this. That well, they're asking like, well, should the box office really count? Is it really official? Because AMC raised their ticket prices for the Batman.
Now, I hate that, by the way. I think that's dumb.
Oh,
I think it's really dumb
I think it's a great idea.
to raise the prices.
Yeah, for the
Because
for the
pushes
big blockbuster movies, yes, because
oh,
it incentivizes people to want to come back and revisit the older movies down the road.
well,
Right?
that's only if those prices. See, I've talked about that though. I don't know if you've been here, but I've mentioned variable, like a sliding scale, right? Where you've got the first 2 weeks ticket prices are premium price tickets, right? And that's
Yeah.
like all day. That's all fucking day. And then after that it drops by half. And then that's going to be for like, the remainder of the run or, whatever. Because most movies now only last in theaters like at most like a month.
Which is why they do it the 45-day window now.
Yeah. So, but you can easily just drop that down and like have it be 2 weeks later, cut the price in half.
Yeah.
And
I
people
mean,
will
for
go
me,
back
it
to go
doesn't
see
matter
it.
because I have AMC A-list, so I get in for these
Well,
movies for $25 a month. I get to see 3 movies a week. So it doesn't
but you
really
see,
matter.
that's the other part of this too, right? That's the other part of this as well, is I think they're raising the price to get more people to get the AMC A-list.
Well, it's a great service. More people should sign up for it.
I was at Regal, so I saw Batman and Regal the other night because we don't have AMC's in my area. I have to go up to Seattle for that.
Yeah, the only reason we have AMC is because they bought out the main theater chain in the southeastern United States. They bought out Carmike. So everything went from a Carmike to an AMC.
I mean, I like AMC as a company. I like their theaters quite a bit. I do like their presentation. I think they're better than Regal, to be honest with you. But we just have the Regal in a Cinemark out here, and so I saw it at the Regal, and they're offering up unlimited for $21 a month, and I'm like, well, I pay $10 a month for the Cinemark, and I get one ticket, but I get 20% off concessions, which I like, and also every other movie ticket is only $9. So like if I go with people, it would be cheaper.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I'm going again tomorrow with some friends, some IRL friends of mine that I haven't seen in a while, so that should be fun. But no, I mean, again, it's just been really interesting to watch this because I feel like the goalpost has been constantly shifting with this movie. Because with the Suicide Squad, right, they kind of consider that like a big win because like, oh, it should have done a lot better. And yeah, it probably should have. But again, I think that they recognized it was more valuable as an HBO Max film than anything else.
Well, I mean, that was also their whole idea though, was that Jason Keelar had made that whole shift, and it definitely was a ripple effect. What I find to be interesting though is that the people who were attacking it by trying to claim like, oh well, Halloween Kills was also on Peacock and that did the 80 million opening weekend.
Nobody has Peacock. There's a
Nobody,
difference.
well, and that's the thing, is actually NBC Universal or Comcast really just exited their deal with Hulu. They were on a 5-year deal, I think, to like 2025. And when Disney took over, they were on like a 5-year deal to run content for NBC and other Universal content as well. And then since they've actually now exited out of that, and they've pulled Saturday Night Live back over to Peacock, and also I think a lot of their other stuff as well. So that is to both, and that's the smart move. To be fair, that's the
Yeah.
absolute smart move. So it's very interesting, in my opinion, to look at this whole scenario and just go, yeah, okay, like obviously these companies are trying to like figure things out, but with Warner's and the day and date stuff, it bolstered HBO Max subscriptions, because HBO Max is at what they said 73 million, 74 million.
I think it's gone up to like 78.
Well, I was just Googling it tonight, and 74 is the last number I saw, but it's possible that it has gone up again. However, this is where it gets weird on the HBO Max subscriptions, because HBO Max subscriptions they're combined. But
Well, yeah, they're
like,
combined with HBO cable.
true, but people who, so it's like Peacemaker is an HBO Max exclusive, meaning it's not available for HBO. Euphoria is on HBO and HBO Max. That's why the numbers for the two are vastly different, because of where it's accessible. Like Euphoria did better on the HBO service, but on HBO Max, Peacemaker did better. And then
And that gets really weird.
it gets really confusing. Well, look at Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut is not available on HBO proper, which has way more subscribers ultimately than HBO Max, even though, and this is where it gets really confusing, every HBO subscriber has access to HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
They do. However, very few of them, at least earlier, like maybe a year ago around that time, had activated that. That's been their biggest issue, is getting those people
getting
over.
people to transition over. I mean, that's why they push it such a big deal with like your DirecTV thing, because like you have HBO, just activate your goddamn HBO Max already, you know?
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Like,
But
and
no,
I mean,
I think William in the chat's correct too, in the fact that
yes.
I do believe that not even just that comment with the other one earlier. I think that they view the Batman as a valuable asset for HBO Max as well.
Oh well, I mean,
Not to say that the theater going numbers don't matter. They do. The box office does matter, but they're going to also care about what it does on HBO Max as well. They want it to be like something that they can advertise on their service for sub growth.
very, very true, very true. And then looking at just the general idea for Matt Reeves's world. I mean, I talked about this earlier. I forget who I said it to, but I might have said it even here. But you've got like the Batman, you've got the Penguin series, GPD series, the Arkham series, the rumored Catwoman series, the Batman 2, and beyond, right?
Yeah. I mean,
And
we're already getting 2 confirmed spin-off series in the next couple years, and then we get another movie.
we'll probably before the next movie comes out. So I mean, and
yeah, 100% for the next movie comes out. Yeah,
and that's cool, because the plot for the Penguin show was going to be Batman 2, but they decided to change it and make it its own series. And then Colin Farrell has said that it is going to be rated R.
which makes sense. I mean, the movie was already borderline rated R. You make it about a villain, they could probably push it just a little more. So.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely cut around what could have been an R rating. Like the fact that they dropped their F-bomb pretty early on, and the murders are relatively bloodless.
Yeah, in a very funny way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know, right? I thought it was pretty great. We do got a couple quick things here. Rational Skeptic here, thanks, buddy, for $2. Says not just Syl, but the whole Scoop community is toxic. Yeah,
a lot of scoopers are toxic. There's only a couple that I actually like.
A lot of them are very toxic because it's all territory. That's all it is. It's all territory. It's like they all have to be. The only one I think that really, like, he's a dick, and he's admittedly a dick, is like Charles Murphy. Like, Murphy doesn't care.
Charles Murphy will be like, he'll be honest with you, he's a dick at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Viewer Anon. Viewer Anon's got some things wrong before, but they do generally seem like a nice person.
Yeah.
They're not a dick on social media.
No, I try not to like. I mean, I'm at a point now where I mean, I've even kind of been holding on to this, and I bring it up occasionally as just an image that I found online. But really, it's just like no more rumors, right? Like I'm over rumors myself. I don't mind talking about them, but like I don't want to entertain them as anything other than just like gossip. Is the way I view it, because
Mm.
I do feel that over the course of the past, the past year and some change, there's been this this massive I mean, certain people, the quotes I've heard from even some of their inner circles are drunk with fame and some of these scoopers and stuff like that. And as a result of that, it's kind of, you can kind of see how certain things are going to play out. And it's unfortunate. And I do feel that at the end of the day, the proliferation of scoopers and how that seems to be, for at least for a while, the only kind of movie news that would even get any traction. It's very weird. And especially, you look at people like who is like Emergency Awesome, who is I can't even watch Charlie anymore because of the clickbait.
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I just can't. He pops up in my feed. I'm like, oh yeah, what's Charlie gonna say? I just can't do it. And like, but I think what it boils down to is that's also just my own personal taste change. Like people are going to hustle how they're going to hustle, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. I can criticize the hustle and they can criticize me, and that's okay. But I also don't have to watch it. And I think that's the key. And I honestly don't watch a lot of this stuff. If it's not
No,
interesting
I
to
mean,
me,
there's a reason I blocked certain people because I just don't want to watch it anymore.
yeah. And it's like, I know people want me to do like the Chud watch and go after like geeks and gamers and those guys, but I also feel like that's
It's
just
just
running
not
on
worth
repeat.
it. It's not worth it. Like
Yeah.
you get the quick adrenaline rush, and then what?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine being so pathetic? You dedicate an entire stream every week to just shitting on people. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
I could, yeah, yeah, right. Like I couldn't imagine sitting there for like 4 hours.
Like, imagine wasting your Saturday evenings every single week just shitting on little like 20-year-old kids on the internet.
And then your audience accusing someone else of grooming said kids.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Yeah,
comment
right,
from
right.
yeah, I saw
Zeno, you
that.
might remember Zeno. He hangs around here occasionally.
Probably not
Uh,
anymore though.
probably not anymore. He actually accused me tonight of grooming RJ and Caden and Jimbo because they're a
Oh, he's
little
done that
younger.
repeatedly. He's done that repeatedly.
Like, oh, he's
Yeah,
just hanging around
apparently
grooming
we are
kids.
very impressionable young minds, and because we're young kids, you are grooming us to join the
Yeah,
dark side.
and something about like I'm giving you guys access or something, or like I don't know. I
Yeah,
heard
that's like
something
the
about
new
that.
narrative I've heard. Apparently, is that that we are buddies with you and Casey Walsh, so we can get access to Warner Brothers stuff. So that's why we are so supportive of these new movies and projects.
Sure. I mean, I have
I mean,
literally zero
listen.
access across the board.
I wish I got paid. I wish I got paid access. Warner Brothers, give me some access. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Why not? Yeah, totally. Totally. Get some access and
I would love to go see some movies early for free.
I mean, I have access to the Netflix Media Center. I have access to that and I can request screeners, but like I have and they've never gotten back to me, I think because I don't do a lot of reviews and shit. So, not everyone gets everything that
Well,
gets
you
sent to
got to
them.
understand, Jarbo. We just love our Scooby snacks here.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, I am fat, but that's not the reason why I'm fat. It's
Isn't
diabetes.
Scooby snacks meant to be like weed though?
No, actually, all things considered, Scooby Snacks is actually more popular these days as an alcoholic beverage. But like, yeah,
Ah,
I
okay.
mean, you could argue that like Scooby Snacks were kind of like, well, they were considered more or less munchies because they were high all the time. Like I'm sitting here, I got a roll of Ritz crackers right next to me that I was munching on a little bit ago. That could be considered Scooby Snacks, but I'm not wasted.
Right.
I don't fucking know, man.
God,
It's
I love
the
Jane.
stupidest
And
analogies
it
in the
takes me
world.
back to, yeah. Even my background right now looks like something you'd see at a Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Remember that? The Scooby Doo parody? Oh, that was
Oh
great.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. Oh yeah. We got a $5 here one from X Legion 95. Thank you, buddy. Saying here, giant freaking robot claims that Mary Elizabeth Winstead will replace Gina Carano in Star Wars. I did see that.
Well,
I
Giant
that
Freaking Robot was also apparently the source of another Geekosity article today about Anya Taylor-Joy possibly being Harley Quinn in the Batman 2.
Oh my god. We're not gonna get Joker in the Batman 2, guys. Like I think they're gonna hold off on
Probably not even Batman 3.
Yeah, I think they're gonna hold off on the Joker for a while to kind of play with some more,
And again, I won't. I could get into spoilers.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we won't.
I do have a theory for where he's gonna pop up next, but I can't get into it without spoilers.
I have a feeling he's gonna be in the background. He'll pop up occasionally, but I don't think that that he's gonna be.
No,
like
even Matt Reeves has said so. He's not the main villain for the next movie.
But the fact that yeah, giant freaking robot said Mew, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is gonna be. She'd be like, come on.
She'd be better as Hera.
She'd be better as Hera. She doesn't have the physicality of Cara Dune. If you recast like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, it would be so totally different.
You know who they should get to replace Gina Carano as Cara Dune? Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Her acting ability is about the same.
Probably slightly worse, but
I just love all these people.
She's also a Sandy Hook truther, and apparently
who Ronda Rousey is?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's a oof.
It's just a rumor, though. No, that's true.
Yeah. How can you be a Sandy Hook truther? I mean, like
Alex
the truth
Jones.
is, they died. Like that happened. I don't know how you can make fun of that. And I know Alex Jones did. Like I followed that a little bit there too with Alex Jones.
He got sued for that, rightfully so. He's
yeah.
Shit,
he's fucked. Yeah. Once the jury comes back, I hope they award like if it's over. Like I think Alex Jones's net worth is around like $5 million or something. Yeah. So you know.
Well, okay. Let me clarify. Ronda Rousey was she's either outed as a transphobe or a Sandy Hook truther. I think it might be both, but I'm not for sure. So don't quote me on that.
I've never heard the Sandy
Hook. Well, you have to remember,
thing.
she grew up in the UFC grind set, so UFC fighters tend to not be exactly politically correct.
That is true.
Oh, she's a 9/11 truther. Not a okay. My bad, rational.
Okay. Okay.
I thought she was a Sandy Hook truther.
How does that even work? It's almost like you're like, oh, that's it. All right. It could be worse, right? Like no one takes 9/11 truthers. But hold on, what part of 9/11 truther are we talking about here?
Probably
like it was like probably the jet fuel can't melt steel beams or Building 7. I'll fully admit, man, for years I was iffy on Building 7. Because I'm looking at it and like my brain's like, I need to know more about how this operates. And
talking about 9/11 and Sandy Hook is probably not going to help us get any more fans from trying to cancel us.
That is very true. That's very, very, very true. Let's see here. We could have had Lucy Lawless, but Carano derailed that. That's unfortunate.
Who's that actress who played the evil queen in that? What was it? The Disney. The ABC show Once Upon a Time. Played the evil queen.
Dude, yeah.
She would be a decent Gina Carano.
Yeah. She's good looking, man.
Oh God, she's here.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Saggy.
Lana Pirelli.
Thank you, Lana Pirelli.
Yeah,
by the way, I saw her in person. She's friggin' gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like I saw her at the Fan Expo last year when I went to go meet Ray Fisher, and she was next to Ray Fisher in the line, and she's so gorgeous in person. Like she's stunning.
Everyone's just like, like, oh, we got to put Ginny Goodwin as Snow White, and then it's like here's Lana Pirelli as the evil queen, and you're like, boy, going.
No, she's gorgeous, dude. She was beautiful in person too. She's tiny, but she's beautiful. I also got to see Kevin Conroy. He was looking old, but I loved him. I felt bad. His line wasn't popping. It should have been. And then, there were people from Lucifer there. The Spanish chick from the show Lucifer. She was there. She's gorgeous.
Isn't that Amy Rodriguez? Is that her name?
I forget her name, but she
also Saggy, what are you doing here? Don't you know that if you show up on Jarbo streams, you get canceled?
I don't care anymore.
I know you don't. That's why we love you, Saggy.
Well, can you, just for the audience that's here, and we just, like, I know I said, like, probably shouldn't do Chud Watch, but this isn't really a Chud Watch. This is more of, like, a Chud recollection, right? Or a Chud retelling. Saggy, can you fill us in on the whole drama between Eric July and Jody's Corner? I only know a little bit of that.
Yeah,
and it was
what's
really
going
funny.
On with that?
Okay, so pause. So you guys know the Ryan hold on, you know the Ryan Kinnell thing, right?
Yeah, the Ryan Kinnell Batman review.
Right. So Eric July did a video about it, right? And I covered this on my Ryan Kinnell when I reacted to Ryan Kinnell's take, right? So Eric July did a video in response to it, and he posted on Twitter, or one of his people he pays to run his Twitter page posted on Twitter and basically said all the crackheads want to cancel Slay a Dragon or something or whatever, and it was basically like him promoting his video, right? So he made a comment and posted a link to his video. And I guess Jody saw it and he was like, "Oh, this black dude's defending a racist and blah 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 blah." So they were going back, like I guess they were going back and forth, and Eric was talking about it, and I guess Jody was talking about it, and then long story short, they got on a stream together, and it was the most, like, I just watched the whole thing, like the whole part of them. It was the weirdest fucking argument I've seen. Like, it started off with him coming off like at Eric, and then he was basically like clowning him about his studio. He was like, "Yo, yeah, what you got? What you got? A studio in your house? I bet you we built that in your house, huh? I bet you got a treadmill next in the next room." And Eric's like, "Yeah, I built my studio in my house, so." And then Jody's like, "Well, I this is my studio. I built this studio. Nobody lives here." And basically, Jody was just trying to flex that he was successful on his own and
Didn't
so
he also
successful that he built
flex
the
that apparently
studio.
Jody gets all the bitches, apparently?
Yeah, that was like towards the end where like, cause Eric kept calling him fat, and then Jody was basically saying like he got a lot of bitches and stuff, and it was just a very fucking weird stream where it's like he was just arguing with Eric about not even the point that he was mad at, just trying to clown on Eric and saying, "Oh, didn't you get big off of Geeks and Gamers? You got big off of those dudes." And he's like, "Bro, no, I didn't. I was at 60,000 subscribers before I met Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers." He's like, yeah, but like, yo, you got 400K now because of your fucking association with Geeks and Gamers. Those yo, they like you. And he's like, "Yeah, but like a lot of my collaborations didn't help me grow. Like I did this on my own." And Joey's like, "Yeah, well, I got 60K on my own. I didn't need to collaborate." And it was like the weirdest fucking argument you will ever fucking hear. It was the most. No, I'm sorry. We are rooting for Eric, because when you start an argument flexing on how much more success you have over another fucking person,
or how many bitches you pull
right?
as a guy with like kids.
Right, like it's so fucking.
He's got a couple
weird.
kids. He's got a couple kids.
Right, like Eric's.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
him saying like, "I get all these bitches," although most of the bitches he pulled are like Vegas strippers that he bought.
He paid
and
for
had
that
come over,
pussy.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. He paid for that pussy. Ain't no woman with a fucking straight face gonna fucking let that man fucking flop all over their fucking bodies in a fucking hotel without fearing for their lives.
Well.
Right, unless you're getting paid to get suffocated.
Hold on. Let's be fair here. There's no way he was flopping. He just laid there.
I'm just saying that motherfucker was
there's
like,
no way.
No,
she had to come in with the freaking scissor jack and just like jack it up, to like make sure it's exposed.
Was Andy involved in this at all?
So no. So so Andy was on the stream, then Eric came on and Andy left.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So it was heard
Andy's at least somewhat smart enough not to want to pick a fight with Eric July.
No, because Eric July got 400 subs. He knows better than to go after the big boys. Andy spends his time picking on little YouTube content creators. That's what Andy does. Oh wait, sorry. He doesn't pick on them. He sends people to pick on them for me. I got super chats from some Jody fucking stimps. It was weird. They came to my channel and gave me money to shit talk me. I'm like, bro, you literally paid me $10 in Canadian money, and I know that's not a lot of money in U.S. currency, but I'll still take it, bro. It was fucking weird.
I think it's funny. Even Andy was coming at me today. Right?
For like what? For what?
Oh yeah, Andy came out after Jarbo today too. That was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking funny.
Andy needs to sit his ass down trying to get people to do his dirty work. That's why I don't fuck with that dude. He did that shit to me, and I have the proof. And he denies that he did it, and he cries victim whenever people show fucking DMs. But did he not show me your fucking private text message conversation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy,
well, I might have also dropped that out myself. Which I don't care about. Like, all things considered. But here, I'll bring up the Andy thing. But Hondo wants to know, Saggy, talk about were you raised by a single mom? I don't know what that means. Was that in the stream?
Oh yeah, fucking Eric July towards the end was like, you had a single mom, huh? Your dad wasn't in the picture. You had no positive male role model. Bro, nothing was as funny as when Eric was letting Jody pop off and he took a sip of water, right? And Jody said, yeah, he took a nervous sip, right? And Eric's like, nah, it's called dehydration. It's called drinking water. You should have some with your fat ass. And I was like, oh shit, bro. Like, yo, I was dead, yo. He said you should have some water with your fat ass. I couldn't. I like Eric July. Man, I respect that man. I really do. I don't even care. I fucks with him.
I read a thread of his today where he was like more or less like clapping at Jody pretty hard and stuff. It's pretty funny to me.
I like him. He was funny. I like him.
But real quick here, I saw William. This gave me pause. William saying here, don't knock Vegas strippers till you tried them.
William,
I have, William, and
wait,
I will
wait.
not knock them.
wait, both of you, stop. William, no, William.
Why? What's wrong? What he said?
Yo, William, where you go, man? Where you go? Like, you go, which club?
William, as your unofficial legal representation, I advise you don't answer that.
Hold on,
question.
William. I wanna bring you on this channel to start a show rating Vegas strip clubs. I think that would be a great segment for HWAD After Dark.
I disavow.
You know, so it's Hollywood After Dark, right? And at that point, William goes in. He's just like, well, you know, Destiny over at Little Darlings, very nimble fingers. That's all I'll say. You know,
I disavow everything.
Wear thin pants.
Nah.
Ask RJ about the strippers we got when he was here.
Wait, what?
Oh, hold on. Let me get the crew in for this one here. We got Jimbo.
What the hell did we join into?
I know.
Wait, I came here to go join
Now
with
listen,
my fellow
hold on,
Scooby gang.
hold on.
And I hear about strippers and shit.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I had strippers in Vegas.
My boy.
Wait, which club?
There weren't. Were they strippers?
There's a couple clubs.
I don't know if they're strippers or exotic dancers. You know, I went to the nerd bar. You know, there's some drinks.
Okay, so you went to a nerd bar. Were they topless?
No, it's literally called the nerd bar.
Yeah, sure. Were they topless?
No.
So they were clothed. That's exotic dancer. That's a waste of time.
You're
Did you get a
such
lap dance
weirdo,
though?
Bro.
Of course I did.
Yeah, but like,
Hold on.
was it a clothed lap dance or a non-clothed lap dance?
Non-clothed, dude.
Okay, that's good. That's my boy.
Okay, wait, pause. I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this. Hold on. I want to be part of this.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, what the hell did we step
There we
into?
go. I'm part of it.
I was like,
I don't have my Fred icon because I'm too lazy to do that. I just
by the way, we determined that in the Scooby Gang, I'm Scrappy.
You're
yeah, but
you would be Scrappy, you little shit.
So we determined I'm Fred simply because I'm white.
Hold on, though, Saggy, you're almost complete, but you got to pick the 2002 live action movie because it was written by James Gunn, and the Snyder cultists hate James Gunn.
All right, I'm not trying to piss off fucking that many people tonight.
You're already here.
I mean, I don't
We-
care.
we-
Listen,
anyway,
hold on.
so-
Before you even segue, I'm gonna say this real quick in regards to that. Listen, everybody knows I fucks with everybody. If y'all are gonna put me in a fucking corner, trust me, it ain't gonna be you I'm siding with. You either let me do me and respect my decisions, the people I associate with, or you can fuck off completely because I'm not doing this little kid high school fucking shit. I'm too goddamn old to be picking goddamn sides. Okay, I fucks with everybody. And everyone needs to respect that I fucks with everybody. I ain't out here trying to defend people. If you go too far, I'm gonna fucking call you out. I don't give a fuck who you are, friend or fucking foe. And I'm gonna say that right here, right now. So I'm not involved. I know I'm joking about it now, but I ain't involved in none of this little high school drama, fucking Scooby-Doo gang bullshit, fucking clapback Saturdays. I love all y'all, and that's it. If y'all can't respect that, fucking suck my dick.
Well, we also know
you do have a
that
massive
RJ
cock.
fucks with them too. Getting a full nude lap dance. That's nice, man. I have a question though. I have a question. Did you finish?
Oh my lord!
What?
It's a tough question. They get handsy in Vegas.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no answer.
Nah, I don't need to answer.
RJ didn't get touched. Don't act like he didn't get touched.
He got touched, and he's all like, "Did you wear thin pants? You got to wear thin
John
pants."
Harrison, I
was it
talk like I'm in high
consensual?
school because I'm a Boston bitch. That's how we talk. Fucking deal with it. God damn it.
Oh man.
Too many J's in a row. Did anyone notice that? It's Justin Shields, John Harrison, and John Huggs.
They don't have any profile pics.
And they don't- yeah, it's
and
just
above that, you have 3 M's: Mladen, Music Man, and the Music Man.
It's
Yeah.
so fucking funny. I just realized that. It's all a bunch of J's in the fucking chat, like JJJ.
Yeah,
Well,
and then you got
there we-
RJ, and you know, eventually maybe someone here will get a BJ. You never know.
Oh, whoa! Wait, hold up.
It ain't gonna be you, RJ. RJ ain't getting a BJ.
Hold up. Who's why is my name
Didn't you
being brought
offer
up?
one for like?
Wait, Black Ops Jimbo beat.
What am I missing here? I'm not paying attention. What am I missing?
No.
I don't know. So let's move on from this weird ass subject
I
because
don't know.
I'm
obviously
joining. Y'all were encouraging it, so I don't try to. But like,
Degrassi here says, "Who says what's too far? What is too far? Who is the arbiter of too far?" Well, all things considered, there's a lot of moralizing people on the internet who like to like to try to control speech. There's that. But anyway, Shrek is Daddy here for $5, man. Says, did you see the Snyder bots? Geralt and Mercury tweets on the Batman, talk about a clown take. I'm blocked by both of them, and so I haven't looked. I'm assuming though.
No, Mercury said that if you're a bad Bruce Wayne, you can't be the definitive Batman.
What is up with that? Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to spoil Bruce Wayne for people who haven't seen it, but like, I'm seeing all these takes about like how hashtag not my Bruce Wayne. And I'm like, do you not get the concept of the character? Like, do you not get where he's at in his life? Do you not like,
There's literally a
it's
scene
pretty
where
laid
Alfred
out.
talks about it.
Yeah. The first time you meet Alfred, it is laid out. It's not
Right.
subtle. The movie doesn't have complex subtleties here. I mean, it's really good. And it's very straightforward. It's, but it's like, it doesn't, oh my God. That's been driving me nuts all fucking day. I keep seeing comments on that. I'm like, what are you talking about? People working overtime to shit on this movie. It's like any little thing they can. It's so weird. But no, here's the thing, Shrek, man, those guys are going to do what they're going to do. And obviously they don't know anything because as I learned this week, apparently they are children. I was mistaken that they are.
I told you they were children.
Well, I learned it from you. And then other people apparently confirmed it. So I apologized to the adults that I thought they were. Because still, it doesn't make it any better, to be fair. Anyway, thank you for that one there. Let's see here. Fandom Menacels asking, seriously, how the fuck did that white privilege line trigger people? It was such a nothing burger and not a huge deal. Yeah, a lot of people got really butthurt at that, and it's a
Well,
really
people
dumb
that
thing to
got-
get butthurt at.
It's like so weird why people got butthurt about that, because especially the person we all know who basically flat out said like why they got butthurt about
Wait,
it.
what happened?
I'm white. I can say this for white people. That shit was not even that bad. I mean, like
Wait,
for real.
what?
Like,
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the
There's a-
Batman.
there's a
movie you
line in the-
haven't seen because you don't actually watch movies.
Yeah, there's a line in there
so
about
you-
white privilege, and that's what triggered Gary from Geeks and Gamer or Nerdrotic, really, and
Ryan
Ryan
Kinnell.
Kinnell. That's what triggered those guys. Was someone mentioned white privilege, and they're like, "Whoa, bro,
You
whoa,
mentioned
whoa.
white privilege. Oh god.
don't
Oh no.
don't besmirch the whiteys." All right, don't
White people are
us
so hated
us
in
bleach
society
skin, man. We
right
got it
now.
rough in this world. You can't Jesus
we're
Christ,
just
man.
constantly being shit on. We're not loved.
Yeah, I know, right? Like all I
My
want is to
God.
be acknowledged for being Caucasian.
Listen,
Jesus
listen,
Christ.
pause. Listen,
You
white
can
white
love
privilege is real. Do you know why? Because white privilege is when you don't have to worry about fucking people being mad about somebody saying white privilege in a movie. Ha! Yeah, I said
Kinda,
a
yeah.
thing. I said a thing. Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, that whole thing was
How
really
dare you say a
stupid, and it was
thing.
so dumb overall. Hondo, saltine Americans. That's very true.
Man, I
Galen
don't
here
wanna be
says,
that funny.
oops, Jarbo did it again. Always and every day, baby. And then I did miss, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I did. Hondo here for $2 did say Riddler wanted an incel rising. He should love it. That is true. Yeah, he did want an incel
No, I
rising.
mean, if you think about it, like Riddler kind of recruited the incels of the internet to fight for him.
Yeah, I mean, if really, well, I was hit up by
I know
someone.
who you're hit up by. Yeah, he told me
And
about
they were
this.
like, they think that there's a jab at Geeks and Gamers in the movie.
I'm gonna watch it again and
I
pay
gotta-
very
yeah.
close attention because I could have sworn I saw D-Day.
Well,
Something in there.
I mean, the voice modulator that Riddler used made him sound suspiciously close to Doomcock.
Oh, very much like Doomcock.
So
Wait, we have Doomcock at home. Why would we need to see him on
I don't-
on the screen?
I don't know. I was
We have
watching the movie.
Doomcroc.
So did they get the
Ah.
technology from Doomcock and they're claiming copyright infringement?
I don't know. Maybe
Somebody's
that-
gonna find out how to recreate Doomcock's voice perfectly, and the memes and the parodies will be extraordinary.
Well, you can kind of already, if you have like, there's an app called an app, because now we call programs apps, by the way. There's an app called Respeecher. That's what they did to get the Luke Skywalker voice for the Mandalorian.
Okay.
So I could only imagine somebody, loading in Doomcock, everything, and then just, making that work and recreating his voice to say some stuff. I love Kathleen Kennedy. I wish she
Oh
would
my
tongue my
God.
butthole.
Someone has to do that right now.
So
Right now.
right now.
Right now. Like,
Right now. Yeah, there we go. But what I wanted to touch upon, just to kind of laugh at some people tonight, You know, so this is what Andy Signor put out today in response to Enoch. Says, I warned you all. Hold on, I got to do the voice right. I warned you all about Jarbo. Dislike me all you want. No one is more hypocritical or holier than thou, or than Matt. He twists and turns on everyone. Just wait until he justifies doxing Mad Max Movies 1. You'll all see. Matt unites people who despise each other to dunk on him. Right? So he's an idiot.
Wait, hold on. So hold on. He went to Enoch and thought that Enoch was gonna literally buy into his bullshit, even though he's literally worse than any fucking thing he could say about
Well,
you.
look at this here. He says just wait till he justifies doxing Mad Max.
But didn't he like encourage Jody to find dirt on Max?
Actually, here we go. I got the clip.
Oh, thank you.
I got the clip. All right. So check this out. This is true, and this is the preface this. Andy thinks that there is somebody in his chat that's me under the $3 Theater banner. I'm usually not under that unless I'm at home. But otherwise I'm on my phone.
I've seen this video. Tipster covered this a while ago.
Yeah, I have my verified account.
Send it to me to send it to Casey.
Yeah, I did actually. I've sent it to a lot of people because it's really fucking funny. But here we go.
Over it, Matt. Leave me the fuck alone. You're starting to freak me out. It's obsessive.
It's scary. It's scary, isn't it?
It is legitimate, like single white female. Like, dude, move on. He's like Max the Mandalorian. Do I gotta like we gotta dig up some dirt on him to sort of scare him to shut up too? I don't understand. Stop.
I am in possession of Mad Max's face behind the mask.
Uh-oh.
I am issuing a warning to this man. Not just his face behind the mask, but also details about things he doesn't want known.
I want to go. I'm going on record. I don't know anything about this.
Yes, he does not.
He's like Max the Mandalorian. Do I gotta like? Do I gotta like? We gotta dig up some dirt on him to sort of scare him to shut up too? I don't understand.
I want to go. I'm going on record. I don't know anything about this. Jody, Matt Jarbo went on a stream saying I doxed him and gave dude. I don't support that. I don't give if this guy's private information.
Right.
At the same time, he's come at you and me, to be honest, really hard.
We gotta dig up some dirt on him to sort of scare him to shut up too? I don't understand.
Yeah, dude, Andy, I have like nothing against you, bro. I've pretty much never said a bad word about you in like the 6 months that I've known who you are. Look, I just want to say that you sound like a major fucking pussy, bro, because you straight up lost your shit on Matt Jarbo because a fake account entered your YouTube chat and then your co-host went on a rant about Polly the polar bear. And now, when he calls you out on some shit, whether you like it or not, dude, you're calling a lawyer. You sound like a fucking pussy, my guy. Dude, in this audio right here, you said that you had no affiliation with your co-host grabbing this dude's fucking face to harass him with, but then you say, we gotta find some information to go after Matt with. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Maybe Mr. Cancel Culture Ruined My Career should shut the fuck up and stay in his lane. Sue me, pussy.
Oh my God.
I've not seen that. That is hilarious.
I love Nick Diorio, man. Nick Diorio's great. I've known him for a couple of years now. He's a good guy. But yeah, he put that together. We were laughing at that really hard. That's the whole thing, though. It's like every time, dude, every time it comes up, and Andy is such a fucking bitch.
Well, but do you know what he told me about that?
What's that?
He said somebody with an email that was the Batman or Batman at Gmail or something, some kind of Batman with numbers in Gmail, sent them Max's face. That is what the thing is. And I tried to ask him, like, because this at the time I didn't even know who he was, and I thought at the time, foolish on me, that he was generally trying to be sincere, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, Andy reaching out, like Enoch in the chat. Andy reaching out to Enoch is dumb. Number one, Enoch, just because you see people fighting that you thought were like got along doesn't mean you could weasel your fucking way in, Andy. No one with a fucking functional brain is gonna buy your bullshit. You try to fucking opt me into doing dirty work to give you information on Matt and on fucking Max. You did that. I have the DMs to prove it. You're a fucking fake. Stop fucking with my friends, bro. You ain't shit. You and your fucking friend group, dude. Like, you literally wanted me to go in on Matt Jarbo when I had Jarbo on the first time on my channel, talking about your fight with him on Max's channel. You friggin' DM'd me, invited Paul, Halogen Helix, into the group DM to kind of feed me information to bring up to Matt Jarbo, and I felt uncomfortable and I didn't do it, so you told me to send Paul, Halogen Helix, the link so Paul can do it, and Paul did. And all of that is on my fucking YouTube channel. So he sits there and acts like he's innocent. I don't know nothing. No, Paul, even when you crossed Paul, he exposed your ass and showed DMs where you were telling Paul to make videos on Jarbo, trying to get him to be a fucking YouTuber like you because you were too pussy to jeopardize your fucking channel and your integrity. So you used somebody fucking else. He is a pussy, bro, because he used another YouTuber who was smaller than him to do his dirty work because he didn't want to risk his reputation. So he recruits people to do it for him. And we all have the receipts. The fact that all of his fucking fans and all of his friends don't see that and act and they buy his bullshit, like, we have the fucking proof he did this.
And he acts like, I'm not into doxing, I'm not into
Right,
drama.
I'm not into doxing on drama, but you sent me fucking a fucking private conversation between you and Matt Jarbo, and you didn't know me, and you literally said on Twitter, I never trusted that chick. I don't know what she's talking about. She's crazy. But you trusted me enough to show me a private conversation between you and Matt Jarbo. For what? And this was even before I became friends with Matt Jarbo. Barely knew Matt Jarbo, and you were already trying to turn me against Matt Jarbo because you knew I didn't know him that well, so you thought you found a fucking mole. And I'm sorry.
Can we be fair? Can we just be fair for a second? A lot of people out there dislike me, and I'm okay with that. But like the shit that they come at me over is really funny because it's so stupid. So all I can really do in a moment like this is kind of just laugh and have a little bit of fun because that's it. So let's enjoy.
I'm the turd tickler. I'm the turd tickler. I'm the turd tickler. I'm the turd tickler. Bruce, bitch, smack a dick to your face, piece. Shoes trick, either the mouth or the booty crease. No matter what, you getting blessed by the best. Watch that lip, son. The needles in the best. Compress them cheeks slow. Make sure you can hold me. Trust me, baby. I give the like Kobe. A gifted shooter, but still smooth on D. All-star, Ichibana, come get break with me. And when I'm finished, give up the and the whip. I'll leave you more hollow than them slugs in my clip. It's
Oh, baby, go, baby, go. Drop them dollars, baby. I'll shake it for you. I'm the turd tickler. I'm the turd tickler. I'm the turd tickler. I was so fucking hammered that night. I was so drunk that night.
Great.
That was really funny.
That two-step, though.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I was just drunk. I was at a.
That was the I'm having a seizure, but it looks like I'm dancing.
Yeah. That was like 5 years ago, actually. That was New Year's Eve 2017, and I was like really. I looked good in the suit though.
You do clean up nice.
Yeah. That was
I was not expecting Joe to bust the move.
I was like, for some reason, so like he's like, let's laugh at something else, and I was like expecting to expose Jarbo in like some video or something like that. We first saw Jarbo, and I was like, what the heck is this? And it was like dancing for a minute straight. I was like, oh my god.
Someone took that and they put that turd tickler song on there, and I think it's really fucking funny. So you know.
I was not expecting that when I would join tonight to see a video of Jarbo fucking busting it, bro.
Yes, Degrassi. Yes, Degrassi. To answer your question, yes. Like a lot of big YouTubers are pretty much garbage people. It's a fair amount. Not everyone, but there are a lot out there that are very shitty.
And look, have I been a piece of shit? Yeah, sure. It's not like I've been a dick.
Troublemaker.
I am a troublemaker, and I've been a dick. That is entirely that's a fair criticism to make, and I will never, ever, ever. But I'll admit, with what happened 3 years ago, I hit back harder. I just hit things harder now, and that is something not everyone is used to that, and that's a compulsion on my end. It's kind of like, it's like a defense mechanism. How about that? Right? Does that make sense?
I've said that. I've said that when I met you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
When I met Jarbo, I said, you seem very guarded, and you seem like it's hard for you to like let new people in. Like when I first met Jarbo, he didn't seem very interested in me like at all. Like he just didn't seem like he wanted to make new friends or get people in because he kind of got bit, and I said that, and I knew that about him, and eventually he started letting his guard down a little bit and started letting people in, and and then he started pissing people off, and then we have to clean up his mess.
No, you choose to clean up my mess. You told no.
I'm your simp.
I don't come to you and I'm like, I don't hand you a mop and go, okay, Janny Saggy, Like,
does,
do your
he does.
job. This is what I
He's
fucking pay
lying.
you for.
He's a liar.
know.
He pays me to simp for him, y'all. I'm telling you, I
Like,
get
You
paid.
don't say that because
I get-
some people are gonna believe that.
I get
right?
paid $5.99 a month for bubble tea to clean up all the bullshit this man puts me through. And I literally call him and yell at him like, "So, what did you say today?" Okay, well, that's
I
gonna
do
be
get
2
I
bubble
do
teas
get
a
random
month.
phone calls where she will yell at me. That is true. Like,
Yeah, I'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck? I can't leave you alone for one day." And then I get on, I wake up, and I fucking, mind you, I wake up at 4 p.m., y'all, because I'm up all night. I wake up at 4 p.m. I got fucking DMs about Matt, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck did you do? And I literally called him. I messaged him first on Twitter, and then I like, wait a minute, if you don't get back, I call him like, what the fuck did you do? Like, why? What happened? And he'll tell me what happened. He'll laugh because he
breaks the
knows.
internet a lot. It's
He'll
okay.
laugh at me because he knows he's in trouble. I'm like his mom, I swear. Like, what did you do? You're fucking grounded.
well,
bro.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't flag nobody, so like, eat a dick. All right,
No.
like
It could
Yeah,
always
okay.
remember. It could always be worse.
it could always be worse. It could
I swear to
it could
God,
be
I
August
flagged you
2018 all
today.
over again.
Everyone, did you guys hear the new rumor? I told
What?
Matt about it, but did you guys hear the new rumor?
What's the rumor?
I apparently want to have sex with Jarbo. That's the new rumor.
Oh yeah, I think I saw.
Oh
Well,
my
yeah, everyone
gosh.
already knows that.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I'm more of like his like younger sister who needs to fucking slap him upside the head. So it's like weird when people say I want to have sex with him. Like, Jarbo's like my fucking older brother that just fucking drives me nuts, and I'm always having to fucking feel like I have to slap him upside the head with some of the shit that comes out of his mouth.
Siggy,
What
some
are you,
people need
what
to
are you
control
doing,
their horny.
step bro?
Stop.
Oh
People
my
need to-
God.
No.
It sounds like people need to control their horny. Their horny is getting a little too crazy that they're just creating situation.
What was it that Saggy told me? What was it that Saggy told me the other day? Oh, RJ.
bro? Stop.
Oh, RJ, I'm like a cat in heat right now, RJ.
Oh my god,
stop.
stop. RJ, please stop.
RJ.
Oh.
I was like a cat in heat. That's what
She-
happens when a woman's
she-
on her period, you fucking moron. You would know that because you haven't been with a woman long enough for her to have her period.
Stop.
Didn't you say
Leave
that
this
you were
man
so
alone.
desperate you might even go for me?
Oh my
What?
god.
Dude, that's
what
not
is
something you
going
say
on?
out loud. Like, what are you
No.
talking about? Like, that is kind of that's kind of a self-own right there. That's like a virgin self-own. You're all like, well, I mean, like, you're kind of desperate, and I'm kind of here, so like, you know, like, I get. I would not. I would like. I mean, like. You may,
He's
you may want to
regretting
walk
his
that one
decisions
back a little bit.
He
You may
was
just want to
burning
like.
the baggie, but he burned himself.
RJ, stop. I can't. Oh my god.
Oh my
bro.
god. What did I
You
join
said-
into?
you
Like, is
said-
there any
you said.
topics tonight? Because
No.
Listen,
no,
pause.
topics.
These are the
hold on, pause. I hope
Holy shit,
I
love
hope
this.
that people don't take this as a shot at them. But you don't need a clapback fucking Saturday to own RJ. He does it for you.
This is also very true.
he
That's
he
true.
owns himself.
So if you are gonna do a clapback, actually,
Which is really
clapback,
sad
I
because it's
appreciate
been
it.
illegal to own people since 1865. So like, you know.
Jarbo.
What?
Stop.
No, Jarbo.
What?
No.
Jarbo, come
What?
on.
That wasn't that bad.
Bro.
That wasn't
No.
that. Come
Oh,
on.
God,
I mean,
Jarbo,
We just
I'm
don't need
gonna
to
hit
go there,
you.
bro. You don't
I'ma
need to
hit
go
you.
there.
I'm gonna
I'm
hit
still
you.
laughing because fucking RJ
Oh my
fucking
God.
roasted himself.
He did roast himself, but that
Yeah.
then Jarbo made it worse by canceling
Yeah, I
himself
don't know.
again.
You know, fucking-
Oh my god.
Dude, you just canceled yourself like for the third time this week. Do you want to make it a fourth? Do you want to make a fucking world record here? Jesus
No, Jarbo's
Christ.
trying to make a record for how many times he pisses people off on the internet.
Fuck
this week.
them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. If you can't tell that that's a joke, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Your jokes are bad, and you should feel bad.
Well, that is also very true. That is very true.
Oh, here we go.
Um,
Now we're gonna. Jarbo's a racist. He talked about slavery. Fuck,
I'm
man.
a white
What
guy and I wrote about
all I said was
slavery.
that it was illegal to own people, which is a fact.
I mean, it's
It's
true,
just
but
a
here,
fact.
you know
It's
what's
a fact.
funny? Do you know what's funny? Apparently,
It's a
I
fact.
heard about this a few years ago. They some town halls still have like slavery receipts.
I mean,
I-
technically,
I
if you,
mean,
Like they still have records of receipts from slavery days. That's crazy.
technically,
Yeah.
I mean, technically, slavery didn't end after the Civil War. The institution of the prison system allowed for the institution of slavery to still live on in a lot of ways.
That is very true. That is very true.
This is why RJ's the last resort for the screwing. This is why he's the last resort.
What? Like, is it just like in case like we lose all power and like a World War IV happens and like there's no one left and then Saggy's like, God, the last man alive is RJ, and I guess I just need that.
RJ, if it makes you feel better, RJ, if it was between you and Andy Signor, I would hop on yours so fast that it would make fucking Andy's head spin. Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess.
Yeah, but RJ would at least respect your boundaries.
You know what? I don't even know what to say to that one.
Yo, you know you're wrong for that one too. Yeah,
what? He didn't. What? He like clearly overstepped his power level. You know what I mean? Like he was a person in power, and he abused that power.
Oh my God. By the way,
right?
you know,
just like RJ would abuse that ass.
Right, but you know, I'm talking as if like everyone, like you would be included in the dead men species. So like you'd be already gone. Yeah, you'd be gone. It'd
Why
be Andy
would I be
Signor.
alive though?
She's saying
Because you're well, because you're both
RJ.
you and Andy Signor are both well fed.
Wow.
Wouldn't that include Jody as well? Wouldn't that include Jody as well?
I can see my value here.
Charles, RJ's now officially leaving and going to bed.
Oh no, he actually left the StreamYard. Like he actually left the StreamYard.
But anyways, you don't have to worry about all this, Kanan. We got each other. Don't worry about
RJ, come back. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. That was too funny not to say it. I'm sorry. RJ, I love you. I love your beautiful chunk. Please come back. I love you, RJ.
Chunk? What the fuck? You just tried to apologize by fucking offending him more.
That was more offensive.
Exactly. What the fuck, asshole?
RJ, I love you. You don't play it. I told RJ he would be my cuddle buddy.
Well, if it makes you yeah. Well, in the apocalypse, let's be real though. The reality of the situation is,
I make you my tauntaun.
You'd probably make me your tauntaun. You'd probably cut me open and sleep beside me. Oh, it's warm in here.
To be fair, like I don't know, like I haven't seen you guys side to side. I don't know how that would work.
Well, Saggy. Well, first off, this is the
crying.
fact that everyone needs.
All for warmth. I don't.
This is really important to know. Saggy has like no ass.
First of all,
oh no, you did not just do that.
Like I have more of a bubble.
Wait, did you just tell a black woman she has no ass?
Ooh,
you about to get fucking.
It's true though.
You that's you gonna die.
Get fucked up. You're gonna. All right, everyone, get your popcorn. Siggy, go ahead. Please give us entertainment.
Hey, I don't mind a little blood every now and again.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! This is getting wild. That is you really doing that?
I mean, period blood isn't really nice, but it's acceptable.
RJ, stop!
No, bro. How the fuck would you know?
Are you saying that you want to play paintball with Saggy? Is that what's happening?
I don't think RJ knows.
Can y'all stop? Stop. This is what happened. What did happen to the stream? Why am I here? Yo, I can't. Y'all, my brain.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what happened before I got here, but ever since I got here, it's been like this, and it's fun. It's fun.
Listen,
this is Hollywood After Dark. It literally is like this all the time.
You know what though? I actually do kind of agree, Anthony Cheeseman. I know we don't do Chud Watch anymore, but for just for the spirit of it, can we actually watch Ben Shapiro's Batman review?
did he do a video review?
I believe he did, yes.
Okay, if you find it, we'll play it. That's fine.
Fucking dead. Hold on, I'm trying to find the picture I posted when RJ kept saying I had no ass.
Yo, RJ caught his.
Because you don't.
First of all, I fucking do.
RJ doesn't
have
have any wings. Please stop. Don't give this man confidence.
I mean, it's there. It's not massive, but I have booty. It's just not like it looks better in person.
Oh, that's spoilers in it though.
Okay. Yeah. We don't want to.
It's only 14 minutes though.
It's only 14 minutes. Jeez.
Really
I can only imagine how this movie was really boring and just didn't.
You know what? This movie is actually really, really crazy, and they go after the American political system.
Your wife. Who said that this is
My
a,
doctor
Can
wife?
you guys
My
please
doctor
stop
wife
talking
says
about my
this?
My
sister?
doctor
Can you guys
wife?
please stop
I bet
talking
this
about
is
my
a
sister
problem.
on the internet? I know she has big, big
she
beauties,
had-
but
her
please
t-
stop talking
her-
about my sister.
Dude, Ben Shapiro's sister could get it, dude. Her tits are fucking huge.
Okay,
Holy
okay,
shit.
okay,
Wow,
okay, okay.
Stop
RJ.
objectifying.
All right, all right,
You're
all right.
Objectifying women. This is offensive. Oh
Look,
my god.
Abby
Holy
Shapiro is a
shit.
well-known meme. Well known.
Dude, she's like
Well-
thick with like 2 or 3 C's, man.
Oh my
RJ,
god.
stop
RJ.
it. Stop
Stop.
it.
RJ, you're God. You're
Oh my
killing me.
god, RJ. What
It's
is
true
wrong
though.
with
Have
you?
you seen her,
Man,
dude?
I-
Like,
And you
yeah,
said
man,
I
I
was
would
in
think
heat.
I-
And you said I was in heat,
dude,
bro.
you could
This man,
drink a gallon
Stop.
of milk with those things.
Oh my god.
God.
Stop, RJ.
Stop.
Oh my
She's
god.
pregnant.
Oh
Is she-
my
wait, oh, is she
God.
pregnant
so
now?
you
I don't-
could
I don't
drink
know.
milk out of her
Yeah.
boobs.
Well, yeah. No shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
So
Like,
that's
no
what RJ's
fucking-
trying to say. She's got milk in her fucking cans. Why are you freaking out about it, Jimbo?
Man, I don't want to talk to you right now, Miss
Listen,
Melons.
shut your flat ass up, because we know you built like a fucking walking stick, my bitch.
Motherfucker, I ain't no walking stick. You never seen me. What the fuck you talking about?
I have seen you and your fucking scrawny ass. Eat some meat, motherfucker. Matter of fact, eat a dick. You'll fucking get some protein. And you want me to make, you know what, RJ, make him a protein shake straight from your fucking nuts.
There ain't no
I have my
protein
own
in there,
nut.
but okay.
Oh my
What
lord.
in the ever-loving ass is going on here? Like, you
Well,
guys.
apparently no ass saggy over here.
Oh, now I'm no ass saggy, even though you literally just agreed I had to ask. You got an extended back, Jimbo. It's all good. You got extended back with a crack in it. Shut your ass up.
I mean, you know, there's a term
Mwah.
front-loaded and then there's saggy.
See,
I said-
people
I
are looking
posted
up
a picture.
people are looking up pictures of Abby Shapiro that was like RJ's based. You see, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my
RJ's like
god.
a friggin' RJ's beast. All right.
Now there's
look
going to
it
be a
up.
line in the sand drawn about that too. Like, how
Do
could
I have
you
to
let
show
this
my
happen?
titties? Mine's are better, by the way. I'm a H, by the way.
Well, fuck. I mean, you call yourself saggy melons on the internet. I mean, shit.
They're not saggy though.
I'm
Just say-
honestly at this point surprised they're not up there. on the
Look at
internet.
Shiny, by the way. Asking
What,
Music
mine?
Man. No, look at the chat. Look at the chat. Music Man's
Oh
like, I
my.
just saw a picture of her. And Shineman's like, do you have a link for research?
Oh, you guys. So Momoon here for $2. Thank you, Mo. Says, I'm all yours, saggy, now that I'm single again.
Mwah.
Oh, there you
Look
go.
at you shooting your shot.
Yeah, well, he might. She posts those pictures. He might shoot a real shot.
Oh my
And then
god.
Jess here for $2 says RJ is a
Get
fetish,
out.
and you should respect it.
We are
Jess, stop! Don't encourage it, please, please. You don't understand. Do not encourage it.
This is great. This is a fun time.
I have to see him at some point, and all I know is it's gonna be very awkward. But the conversation we had is gonna be like, "So, you still in heat, Saggy?"
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna be
wouldn't-
like,
I
I
would
would be like,
never
I would
ask
be
you
like,
that.
I'd look around and be like, "Is Andy Signor behind you? Because if so, then yes."
Wow.
So I
Wait,
put in the
why?
private
Almost
chat
sounded
2
like-
videos. There's the Ben Shapiro Batman review and the Nerdrotic Batman review.
Okay.
Oh
Do we
god.
have
we
to?
don't need to watch the whole thing, but like maybe like the first like minute or something like
Do
that.
we have
make
to?
it
Yeah,
fun.
because someone in the chat said that he apparently bashed the white privilege line and like attacked Matt Reeves or something.
Oh
Yeah,
my
well,
God,
because that's the
girl
point.
fucking
So
pair.
okay, hold on here. Just because we've been talking about it, and just to end the conversation, we need visual confirmation. Apparently, Saggy does have a booty.
It's
But
there.
That's like my size, dude.
What do you? So you literally just said you held on. You said you had a fat ass,
You're
and now
saying
you're
you
saying
don't have
my.
a movie. Oh my god, this is
I have
No,
it's right
like
there.
it's a problem, but I got more
RJ's,
ass than
like,
you do.
Just like
No,
letting it go,
first of
like,
all,
every
that's a
distance.
jumpsuit I'm wearing, but I do have booty. Wait till you see me in jeans as a watch. You watch.
Hot girl summer, guys. Get ready for it.
Are they apple bottom jeans with boots to the fur?
Please.
All right,
no,
play the
RJ.
Stop,
clip. Play
stop.
the clip. Yeah,
RJ,
play the
For
clip.
the love
yeah.
of Christ, stop.
Just
That
Apple
was-
bottom. You were like 6 when that fucking song
Doesn't
came
mean I
out.
didn't listen to it.
At 6.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Okay. By the way, everyone who watches the friggin' Clapback Saturday, just let them know that RJ roasts himself. He doesn't need a whole
Yeah,
stream
I
on
mean,
Saturday for it. He
listen,
roasts
yeah.
him fucking self.
We're not. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it because I'll go on a fucking rant.
No, we could just talk about how RJ roasts himself, and nobody needs to do it for him. Y'all just sit there and watch him do it to himself, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I don't want to watch him do it to himself. To be fair, but I.
Oh, most people don't want to. It's sweaty.
What?
I mean,
No.
I don't. I mean,
I'm curious.
I got to spare 30 seconds. Like that's not a problem.
I mean, I'm curious.
But I'm good.
No,
I'm curious.
No, don't you mean you get a spare 15 seconds?
I want to hear.
I want to be
see the old
generous,
face.
with that. You know, he's got to unzip it first. You know, yeah. It's the whole
right.
thing. Yes. Anyway, guys, why don't we dive in?
Watch.
Been a while since Chud
I know
Watch.
this is special. You only get this.
I feel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chud Watch. I feel so
We're
special.
gonna.
Why
we're
does
gonna,
Ben Shapiro look like a supervillain?
Because he is.
He is.
Like,
I go against the Democratic agenda.
He looks like a fucking supervillain, bro.
I so wish this was Abby Shapiro doing a review instead. At least she'd be nice to look at.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Shut
the fuck up.
Stop.
hold on, RJ. I just want you to look real intent at Ben's face here. Okay, real intent, and think that's his face on his sister's body.
Oh my
What is
god.
Sweet dreams.
Wait, what is NTR? What is NTR? I don't know what that means.
Let's see. Saggy when NTR cucking with you, Matt and RJ watching from afar. I don't really watch cuck stuff.
What's NTR?
I don't know.
You explain to me right now, Mitch. You explain to me.
Yeah, I don't know who.
I don't know.
We
All
need
right,
an
so
explanation.
we'll just do the first
Just
like
a
minute
little
or
bit
two.
of it, yeah.
I just want to see what he has to say, which I mean I really don't, but I guess we can laugh at it.
So last night I went and I saw The Batman. My review of that is coming up in just one moment. This video is sponsored by Ring.
Capitalism.
So
Well, at least we put spoilers.
last night I went and saw The Batman. Went and saw it with my wife. It is 1 million hours long. And it's one of those movies where I started off
the
and I was like, okay.
agenda.
And then I got a little further in. I was like, all right. And then I got to the end. I was like, meh. And then the more I thought about it, the angrier I became. And so you're about to hear a lot of hot takes on The Batman because I hate this movie. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to tell you right up front, spoilers. Spoilers aplenty here. So if you haven't seen the film yet and you want to see the film and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm warning you. You've been warned. All right, this is Detective Batman. So if the original Michael Keaton Batman was sort of crime-fighting Batman and the Christopher Nolan Batman was city-saving Batman, this Batman is supposed to be Detective Batman. And this has a long history in the Batman comics. Some of the best Batman comics, particularly my favorite, The Long Halloween, is rooted in the idea of Batman not just as Caped Crusader, but as a great detective, smarter than everybody else, capable of picking up on clues, investigating and tracking down crimes. I'm going to start with what's right with the film because it's going to be real short. So what's right with the film is that it looks great. It is a film noirish take on Gotham City. It almost feels kind of like retro Taxi Driver Gotham City. So everything is very dirty. It's all taking place at night. It's shot in kind of grayscale at times. It's got a lot of warm oranges and reds, but against a very dark black. So it's a lot of muttered dialogue. It feels as though it's taking place in the same city as Joker is taking place. So if you saw Joker, Todd Phillips' Joker, which looks like 1970s New York, it feels almost like the other half of that, but it seems more like the take on what future New York would look like if you were living in New York in 1970. That's sort of a good way of putting it. The music to the film is okay. I think that Michael Giacchino tends to be a little bit derivative in how he does the scores to the films. This one, he basically takes the music that Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard wrote for Batman Begins in the Nolan trilogy, which the theme goes da da, and here he just inverts it. So instead of da da, it's da da. Okay, fine. So it's a little bit derivative, but the score is totally fine. The acting is okay, as we'll find out in a second. They give Robert Pattinson nothing to do as Batman. Nothing to do as Batman.
What?
I didn't think that Zoe Kravitz had any sort of chemistry with Robert Pattinson. So she's fine. She's kind of flirty. Me. I didn't see anything particularly wrong with her performance. I just didn't see a lot right with her performance. You have John Turturro showing up as Carmine Falcone, and he is John Turturro. So he's okay. He's somewhat menacing. The best performance in the film is Colin Farrell playing the Penguin. You literally cannot spot Colin Farrell in this makeup. There is no way that you can see Colin Farrell here. The whole movie, I'm staring at him going, that's not Colin. It is Colin Farrell.
Oh, I can. There's a couple spots where
to me,
really
like I felt like I didn't even see Colin Farrell. I just saw Oz.
He did a good job as that one.
Like he became the character for me.
So
but,
I mean,
but
like
to say that Batman had like nothing to do in this movie, like
was he sitting around in the Batcave sulking over friggin' Selena Kyle?
No.
Was he asking his wife what was going on while he was watching it? Like, who is Gordon? Why is he black?
God. Oh,
Get out.
I can't wait to see that.
Get out. By the way,
I mean,
this is-
oh yeah,
I
he
don't know
hasn't-
why.
wait,
Why
oh
is
yeah,
his
he
voice
didn't
so
talk. He
like?
hasn't- Yeah, his voice sounds like his balls never dropped. It's
I
really
was thinking
weird.
that, and I wasn't gonna say it. But I just said it.
At this point, I'm looking at his eyebrows, and I just think to myself, that's a dye job.
Yeah,
It probably is.
He looks like a supervillain, and he talks like a friggin' teenager who literally just going through puberty.
Yeah, that's generally about it.
I have a question. Why does he do movie reviews if he's like a political commentator?
Because it is clout.
Because it brings in it, okay, it's like why did they hire Gina Carano? Because
Money.
it's a name and they want to get into movies. The thing is, like, Shapiro's ultimate goal is to get on the Supreme Court. That's his ultimate goal. That's what he's wanted his entire life.
How do you do
He's
that?
he's also a Hollywood kid. He grew up in LA. He's a Hollywood kid. So he grew up around these people, these celebrities, these producers, these whatever. So I think he realizes now that he'll never get to the Supreme Court, but he can make a name for himself in the streaming game by working on these movies. You know, Run, Hide, Fight was one. They've got the 3 or 4 Gina Carano movies that they're working on. They just picked up another movie that I was reading about the other day. So that's basically what he's doing is he's trying to like make a name for himself as a producer, even though I don't, they're going to put it behind a paywall on the Daily Wire. I don't see that working. But, well, I should say they're doing that here in the States, but abroad, overseas, it's going to go theatrical. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you some, Watcher, we see you, buddy. We see you, man. Hold on. Let's keep. I don't want to go for too much longer, but
yeah, I want to get to his because he hasn't brought
the
up
best performance in the movie. Paul Dano gives a good performance in the film, although he's sort of playing the Joker a little bit, although he's playing it more wide-eyed, as Paul Dano is apt to do. The main character of the film is the Riddler, and herein lies the main problem with the film. The biggest problem with the film is that the film hates Batman.
What?
Like the actual Batman character hates the Batman character, and this drives me up an absolute wall. The biggest problem with the film is not the wokeness. Yes, there's some woke touches. You have Catwoman, who is a woman of color, who is, of course, good. And you have the black female mayor, who is good. And you have the black Jim Gordon, who is good. Every white character is apparently bad, like all of them. Fine, whatever.
What kind of, like,
what?
Bro, what the actual...
So he just pulled a Ryan. So wait, hold on.
Did Ryan Kinnell.
Okay, this is like the chicken and the egg thing. Who did it first? Was Ben Shapiro the one that did it, and then Ryan Kinnell copied it, or did Ben Shapiro copy?
No,
Ryan
it would have
Kinnell?
been it would have been Kinnell because Kinnell did it coming out of the theater.
Yeah,
but it's again that weird line. This is where people like Shapiro are at. This is where people like the Phantom Menace are at. It's like, again, any criticism on the white power structure in our society, of which there is, you can't deny that.
Exactly.
And it's not a condemnation of white people.
Well, why is it that when black characters exist, suddenly it's an agenda, right? Because not to put you on the spot, Saggy, but I remember you said about certain things. Why can't just black characters be just good characters, right? You've said that before, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly what they are. They just exist. Like, the color of their skin has nothing to do with anything. They're just well-written characters. Like, there's no no big deal made about it. Like, oh my god, it's a black dude.
Well, hold on. Here is the thing. Here's a differentiation in my opinion. Like, so I don't really care about Jim Gordon being a black guy. Like, I've said this before.
There's
like,
been
Jim
like 1,000 Jim
Gordon.
Gordons.
There have been a bunch of Jim Gordons. There's been a skinny Jim Gordon, a fat Jim Gordon. Like, there's been a Jim Gordon in every different. So this is not like every shape and size and now color. Who cares, right? If Jim Gordon is like a prominent character in Batman,
like the skin color of Jim Gordon doesn't even matter.
Also,
the thing that he's played by a good actor.
But here's a thing that really kind of like pisses me off when they bring up Catwoman. Catwoman was played by a black woman way back in the
twice.
Also in the comics, she's not white; she's Latina.
Right.
No, in the comic, she's like, it's varied. Sometimes she's depicted as white. Sometimes she's depicted as Latina, black.
Like Selena Kyle has been like. Catwoman
it's not abnormal. It's like they did something weird.
Right.
Here.
It's not like they did anything new in this movie. Like, Catwoman has been black, white. It doesn't matter. Like, they've had different actresses play her. Eartha Kitt being the more famous one, being a black woman who played Catwoman back in Adam West's Batman. So who fucking cares?
Also,
like,
did Zoe Kravitz voice Catwoman in the Batman Lego Batman?
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz did voice Catwoman.
She also voiced Mary Jane in Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god, a black
Don't-
actor's
don't-
voicing a white
don't-
character?
Don't say
Oh,
it. Don't say
God.
it. Oh my god, you're gonna trigger them. Stop it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not like they took a character who has always and forever been depicted as a white person and just decided this year they're gonna make him black. That's not what we're seeing. I could understand to a degree if that happened in this movie, but that's not what we saw happen in this movie. So that's why I actually have to agree with the masses here. Is that this comment about there being more black people that are good than white people? It's stupid because it doesn't matter. Batman has never really been about race anyway.
Literally, the main hero of the movie is white.
Why are we put that's what I'm like there's more
he's
your
not
comment we're
morally
saying
good.
dude, why does it matter? Why does it matter what the fucking skin color of the movie? I just care about the performances. But that's all it's just dude.
I only care if their race is important to their character. I'm sorry, when people use the argument Black Panther, well, what if you had a white Black Panther? He could be South African. No, because Wakanda isn't in South Africa.
Exactly.
It's in Africa where there are more black
It's a dumb
people.
argument anyway, because again, the race of Black Panther is predicated on him being black. It's a big part of his identity.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, hold on. Shiny here. Thank you, Super Chat. Thank you, RJ, for the recommendation. I now have someone new for the Spank Bank.
Oh my.
You're welcome. And you know what?
Hey,
you
that
know
should
what?
be me. No,
Hey.
stop. I will interrupt you right now, sir. You should say thank you to me because I'm the one who brought up Abby Shapiro. He's just the one who meant specified it.
No,
all right?
I brought
That's
up
the
Abby
original.
Shapiro, I thought.
How dare you? No, you just brought
I
up
just
Gentlemen,
wanna
it doesn't
say-
matter who brought up Abby Shapiro. One of you is going to masturbate to her tonight.
I just want to say I'm glad that the chat,
I need my
is
points. I
opening
need
up
my
now.
good boy points. All right.
I'm glad the chat is
Well,
opening
hey,
up to that
listen,
perversion.
Shiny, you can just imagine yourself doing the Boss Nass to her.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
The what?
The Boss Nass, the blubber.
You know
No.
what?
What?
Okay, you know
Let's
how
get back
Boss
to the
Nass
video.
does that weird noise? That.
Who is that person?
Star Wars.
Boss
Phantom Menace.
Nass, the Phantom Menace, the big frog dude.
Yeah, that.
Wasn't he in Attack of the Clones?
No,
Can I ask
he
a
was
question?
in Phantom Menace. Boss Nass.
Okay. The Trade Federation, right?
Can I ask?
No, he
Oh,
was
the
the leader of the
Gungan.
Gungans.
Oh my.
He was the frog
Oh.
dude who led the Gungans.
Oh,
See,
right. Well, a Gungan
Bravo
isn't a
loses
frog.
But he was a frog. The frog man was their leader. He was the leader of the Gungans.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. If
you
you
not
want to
remember the Phantom Menace?
No, but I don't view Gungans as frogs, RJ. They are their own species.
No, I know, but he's
I'm-
the leader of the Gungans. He's a frog man.
No, he's a Gungan who is a different looking Gungan. Fine,
I
whatever.
always-
He's a frog. Okay, fine.
Can I ask a question?
No.
No.
Okay.
What's your question?
Has anyone seen Jeremy's reaction to Batman? Because usually I could tell if he liked it or not based on his thumbnail, because he'll either have him give it a thumbs up or the fucking usual looking down face.
He was
But he
backing
used
up
both.
Ryan.
He used both of them.
I know he backed up Ryan, but
But did he personally like it? Because I'm conflicted with
I
his
don't
review.
know.
I usually base it on his thumbnails. And I don't watch the
he
video.
he had a thumbnail, but he had both the face palm and the thumbs up together. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if he actually liked it.
I
or not.
think
I'm
the
curious.
face palm is part of the Ryan Kindle part, but I think he probably was like, I like the movie, but yeah, I agree with Ryan Kindle's type of thing.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Well, Ryan
I-
also
I-
said he liked the movie, so I don't know.
I know. He's like, I like the movie, but too many black people. I'm so conflicted. My eyebrows are systematically exiting my face. All because
good
they're
movie,
running
but
from the
too many
black
black
people in this movie. Catwoman is a thief. My eyebrows are leaving. It's protection.
She stole my eyebrows.
She's still
It's just the stupidest fucking shit. It's like, oh my god, why did they have a black female mayor? Because she's a progressive candidate, and progressive
Yeah,
candidates are
if you
actually a
watch
pretty big thing right now.
And if you
And a
watch
lot of
the
these.
movie.
Yeah,
it
did you
was-
watch the fucking movie? Did you see the
Did
fucking
you watch
movie?
the movie? Did
Yeah.
you pay attention?
I want to get back to what Ben said though, because I want to see what because he said that Batman was character assassinated or something.
Batman hated
Something like that, yeah. Okay. Oh, is this the? God, I don't want to watch Jeremy. All right. Is there
we're feeling.
is there
drunk
anything
enough.
else here about Ben?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I
this
feel
any
like
time.
he already started
Just
off by
watch,
going like,
until the 4:30 mark. Let's watch another minute of this.
all right. Let's see.
I don't really
One
care
more
about that.
minute.
That's fine. You have Catwoman say stuff about white privileged elites, and she makes a suggestion that Bruce Wayne as a child, when his parents were killed, he doesn't really have a right to be super upset about that because, of course, he was very, very rich. That doesn't kind of rings hollow. You know, a lot of these lines seem like throwaways.
Okay, but people who are like not of the upper class, they do not view the upper class as having emotion. They think money solves everything. Like that is an actual like belief in many instances.
Oh, your parents died? Buy new parents.
Yeah, buy new parents, you fucking wealthy bitch.
Yeah, stop
You got a fucking
pussy.
butler? Yeah, why are you
I don't
crying,
have a
pussy?
butler. Yeah.
Like-
Grow a fucking
like-
hair, you giant.
You're just get a new dad. Jesus.
I wish I
Why
could
don't you go
buy-
cry into
I
your
wish I
silk
could buy
pillow?
another
Yeah.
mom.
Why don't you fucking just like pull the silver spoon out your fucking pussy?
Your pussy.
Your pussy. Your butt pussy.
Oh, I know what it means. I just was okay.
All right, stop putting the video on 4K or 4 speed.
Is for
All right, hold on.
film lefty Twitter. But the main theme is not a throwaway. The main theme is what matters here. The film despises Batman. So every Batman iteration has to explain why a man who is a billionaire would dress up like a bat and go around beating up criminals. It's not answered. And the director doesn't know. And the writer doesn't know. And this is the problem.
They're
so in
the
the
same
Nolan
person.
films, to take the contrast, the question as to why Batman does this is because if Batman does not actually intimidate the criminal underworld because the city is so corrupt, no one else will do it, and money isn't going to solve the problem. And so he needs to create a theatrical kind of fear in order to dissuade the criminal underworld from participating. And then, as it turns out, he also has to save the city itself and demonstrate his faith in the city by becoming a symbol. Here, you don't really know why Batman is doing what he's doing. It's never explained. He's very wealthy.
What the
He
fuck?
doesn't apparently do anything with his wealth. He
Sorry. But it's like the whole point of this movie was to not do an origin story. If you're watching a
Basically,
Batman
his
film
complaints
at
at the
this,
end of the origin.
right, like I'm sorry, but if at this point you don't know why Batman is doing what he's doing, then that's kind of on you.
Even without the origin, you know why Batman's doing what he's doing. He's solving this mystery because it throws into wraps the entire stability of Gotham and in its infrastructure as a society. Like Gotham is on the brink of collapse unless they figure out who this Riddler is and what he knows, because they don't want this information to get out there.
Right,
So
like,
Batman's trying to figure out what the information is, why is it so important, who is the Riddler, why is he doing this?
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's not an origin story.
again without going into the spoiler territory because not everyone has seen it yet. There's the movie does a fine job in explaining the Batman's origins. They do a fine job, or not so much his origins, because we don't need his origins at this point. We already
He
know what
explains
they
his
are.
motivation for why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, and then there's even the question though, because he's only in year 2, and there's a question of like, well, am I making a difference? Like that is a question that he has.
That's the big question he has to
And
answer
then
himself by the
it's-
end of the film.
True, and that's a journey that he goes on. This is the thing. I've been reading so many of these fucking piss poor takes on this movie about people who just don't understand the subtext presented to them. Ben Shapiro, who apparently is a Harvard graduate, needs this movie literally
basically
paint by numbers spelled out for him. It's just like, how do you not, like, I watched the movie. I'm like, yep, I get every single plot point. I understand the subtext of everything. I really enjoy how it was presented. The movie itself worked at a very, kind of slow it a little bit here and there, but there was nothing really that was too fattening. It was pretty lean in regards to its presentation.
Sorry, not all as smart as you. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm done with this. Let's go into something that's even objectively worse.
Is it time for Gary?
Well, you know what we'll do. You know what we'll do.
Or is it-
We'll go to the worst take. The worst take next. So we'll give this a minute.
I have no idea what type of review this is going to be. I don't know what type of information you're going to get because I am confused. I haven't even sat down yet because I'm trying to figure out how I felt about this movie. But I'm going to give you my thoughts. I don't know if it's going to help you, but I'm going to give you my thoughts because that's what you're here for, right?
Oh, he shaved his beard, damn it.
What the fuck kind of opening
What's
was
up,
that?
Geeks and Gamers?
He also-
It's Jeremy coming to you,
know
with
what, though?
another video.
Props to him though. He actually did a lot of editing there. Good on you.
I
Jeremy.
actually have never
like
seen a
that.
Geeks and
That was
Gamer
a
video.
very,
He-
that's
I-
very
I'm
snappy editing.
Pretty certain that he paid somebody for that.
I mean, it was still good.
Either way,
Also-
I'm
Sure.
I
No.
can actually
I'll
give it
look.
a
I
rating.
will, as much as I criticize Jeremy and his opinions, and I will give that credit as far as an intro that would keep me watching past the first 30 seconds.
That's
That
very
was
well done.
It was compelling enough. and it was kind of meme worthy a bit to like, okay, fine, I'll give him props on that. So let's
I'm just
descend
upset
into
he
madness.
shaved his beard, dude. Like,
that beard looked terrible.
it was hot. Jeremy 2.0. It was
He
on
looks
season
he
2.
look he looks better without the beard.
Saggy, please, for the love of God, just go masturbate. Just go fucking masturbate. Just like turn your nether region into a literal like Van Gogh painting, and just fucking go and come back. You'll feel so much better.
Hold on. For the record, I say it because Jarbo always makes me cringe with the shit he says. This is the only time I genuinely make him cringe, and I fucking love it. So okay, please continue.
All right.
Yo, and today I just got done seeing The Batman. I have been very, very, very hyped about this movie since the first trailer. I have been defending this movie since the first trailer. I have been saying I think Robert Pattinson's going to do a great job in this movie. I've been saying that I like Matt Reeves and I like the work that he's done. And based on the trailers we've seen, I'm excited for this movie. I went into this movie after hearing from people that I know that it was really good. Some of my friends even said it's better than Batman Begins.
I'm Batman.
No, it's not. But even still, I went into this movie very, very excited. Now, let's talk about it. I don't know how I feel about this movie. I have no idea how I feel. I'm very confused because I liked a lot of what I saw, but there's a lot of things that are not landing with me about this movie. Now, I'm not going to go into spoilers right now. I thought Robert Pattinson was pretty good in the movie.
I'm vengeance.
In fact, I think he's really good in the movie. It's not so much, my problem isn't Robert Pattinson's performance. My problem is just how Batman feels in this movie. Because everybody knows that Nolan gave us a more grounded Batman, but it still felt comic booky enough to justify the realistic aspect that Nolan was taking. I think he walked that line very, very closely, but he still kept it enough comic booky and it felt enough like Batman. Whereas this movie literally feels like you're trying to recreate the tone of Seven, which is a great film, by the way. But, and I hate to say it like this because I've heard these criticisms of Nolan's trilogy. And again, I love the Nolan trilogy. They're my favorite comic book films ever. But my criticism here, one of my criticisms is that it doesn't feel like a Batman movie as much as it feels like a psychological thriller with a guy cosplaying as Batman.
Trying to reach you.
Now, that's a very disrespectful statement because I don't think that it's that bad at all in terms of the feel of it. I'm just trying to make you understand how I feel up to this point. Gotham is a character in the movie. I think that's one of the most important aspects of any Batman movie. Gotham does feel like it's its own character. That's a great positive right there. But Batman in this movie, the way he's utilized, it's just weird. It's strange, and I still haven't really grasped how I feel about Batman, the character in this movie. It's just it's a confusing situation. The score, Michael Giacchino's score, is fucking incredible. And we've already heard that score, but when you hear the score in the movie, it gives you this incredibly intimidating, terrifying feel. And I feel like that they captured moments like that at times, but then other times, people just were not intimidated by Batman, and they should have been. Like, they were building this tone up. One of the first scenes that we see is a criminal is on the run for doing something, and he looks up and sees the bat symbol, and he's terrified. And you hear the Batman score, and you're like, oh my God, this is great. And it was great. But I didn't get that consistency all through the movie. The Catwoman situation, Catwoman was okay. I liked Catwoman. I thought she did a good job. But there was identity politics in this movie.
Here we go.
It doesn't kill the movie. It doesn't destroy the movie. And it's not the primary focus of the movie, but it is there. There is identity politics in it.
Was going
and
so
they're
well.
subtle, but they're there.
Hey,
and you need to be aware of that.
Credit. He said
but
he's still
that's not
didn't
my
kill
issue
for him.
with this movie. My
He said
issue
they
is
didn't
that this
kill him for him. I'll
movie
give him that.
tonally felt like it was trying to go for something. And I think that it captured that tone in a lot of ways. But Batman in this movie, while Robert Pattinson was good in the role, very good in the role, and he was never really Bruce Wayne, by the way. He was pretty much Batman the entire time. Even when he had the mask off, he was still Batman because he is damaged beyond belief. And that's all fine. I have no problem with that either. I like a damaged Bruce Wayne, and I like that feel of it. I'm talking about Batman executing Batman stuff in the movie, when he's on the job, when he's out there, when he's doing the detective work. He just didn't feel like he should have for me, and that's why I'm so confused about it. Tonally, this movie was trying to capture one thing, and it did, but Batman himself didn't feel like the central piece of that puzzle, and that's why I'm so confused. So I don't know how I truly feel about this movie, and I can only be honest with you about that. Overall, I did like the movie. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, because I went into this movie thinking I was going to potentially be wondering if it's as good as Batman Begins, and that was just a stupid thing for me to assume, because Batman Begins to me is the best Batman movie ever made, while The Dark Knight is a better movie overall slightly. Batman Begins is the best Batman movie to me, and it's not even close. Now, I love Batman 89 with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, and I think that Tim Burton did a fantastic job of capturing Gotham, and he still did the best job of it. While Gotham does feel like a character in this movie, it's miserable, it's dark, it's bleak, and that's fine. That's what Gotham should be. But when you look at how Batman felt, that's where my hang-up is. So, overall, I would recommend seeing the movie, but
All right, I think that's good for that.
You know what?
I'm actually.
I gotta give him credit.
Yeah, we were
I gotta
quiet
give
for
him
the whole.
credit.
I noticed everyone was quiet. I'm like, no one had anything bad to say.
He had
'cause, like,
one little moment.
Yeah, he had a
little
moment.
moment
He
about
made good
politics.
points.
Yeah, and he
But-
brought it back. He brought it back. As soon as he said identity
It's-
politics, everyone said something.
This is
But
a
he's
good
like,
review.
it didn't ruin it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
said it didn't.
even though
ruin it.
even though I disagree with them, it's well edited, it's well argued, it's well put together.
I
This is a
agree.
good- This is a
And
good review.
I can't really complain. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he did
Props
good.
to Jeremy for this.
This-
Kind,
I mean,
kind
this
of a
is my
Chud
first
watch
decent-
fail, to be honest.
This is my first decent gamer
I
video.
mean, no, I've
That's crazy.
I've seen some of his, like, I like to prefer to watch his, like, reviews of things he likes. That's why I asked if he liked it, because I like to watch the stuff he likes, because I've seen enough of the things he doesn't like and how he talks about it. But I'm starting to want to see more.
Yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
things he does
honestly,
like
this
to see
wasn't
how
this,
he.
this was not that bad. Like, in terms of like what he could have said and what he could have done with this
Yeah.
review. Like,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
honest and he
Yeah,
argued his
I-
points
it
very
was-
well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I say I
Max-
prefer watching. I prefer watching. I started watching more of Jeremy's positive reviews over the negative.
Yeah, I
because
mean, listen, I
yeah.
don't agree with everything he said, but he argued his points very well. I can understand how he feels. It makes
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in the same boat on that one. I feel like I don't want to say like maturing, but this was a good take. I don't believe
Yeah.
there was a lot of identity politics in the movie. I know like people are gonna, the Ryan Kinnell thing. I think he's like kind of battling like how to handle it, all things considered. But nope. I mean, I would watch more reviews from him if this was the presentation he went for.
yeah,
and I will say,
I did like the editing. The editing was very nice in this.
I will say, and I have been probably one of the most vocal critics of Jeremy on this platform.
Yes.
I can honestly say that when Jeremy drops the act and he is just what you consider to be kind of one of the guys, not that bad. Like he's fun, and I have spoken to him on that front, and he's fun to talk to like that. It's just when he goes into like the, I guess you could say like the over the top shit. And I guess you could say I get guilty of that myself, right? Where you kind of feel like you have to like put on that performance, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, I'm impressed by this. I will fully admit I'm impressed.
This is one of the very few Chud Watch fails, because it actually
Yes.
wasn't that chuddy.
And so I never want to watch this again. So
Yeah, Saggy wins. Flawless
but
victory.
okay, well, what we can do is I don't have like the rage energy to go through. Fandom Menace else did send me the 41 seconds of Gary's review that I think pretty much kind of mattered.
By the way, since Max is here, I forgot. Somebody actually, sorry, side note, but somebody sent me message that apparently at one of the Friday Night Tights, like I believe they took a shot at Max.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
he's
didn't
growing.
watch it. Yeah, they took a shot at
Can you
Max.
send that?
I'll have to find it.
Yeah, find it, please. I'd love to watch that.
So
It's just, I just find it funny. Is Gina Carano attached to his mic?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Gina Carano is
attached to his mic.
I mean, okay.
He's doing a really weird kissy face too.
Listen, he's duck facing. Leave him alone. He's feeling himself.
He's kissing Gina Carano.
He's doing Listen, he's doing a selfie. Leave the man alone.
Yeah, he's got that like, ooh, this is hot Gary.
Oh my
hot
God.
Gary. Mitch here says G plus G Road to Redemption.
No.
No.
I had a long way to go before that.
So, Max here says, please send it. I want someone to take a shot at me. This
Yeah,
is
he's
what's
trying
gonna
to cheer out.
That's
So the person said, hold on, where is it? If you get bored, there was some funny, interesting conversations that went in the Friday Night Tights. Your old boy got brought up, and I said, who, Jarbo? I just assumed. And the other M. And I said, Max? And they said, yeah. And I didn't get a link, but it says the guys were starting to show skin, and then Max was brought up. So I don't know. I guess it was the last Friday Night Tights. They started showing some skin, and then somehow it segued into talking about Max. Maybe.
Yeah, I asked that person like a link to a clip or something. They can clip something out. I would really like to watch that.
If that happened, I think that's very strange that they were taking their shirts off, and then somehow Mad Max got brought into the conversation.
Yeah, it's like we're taking our shirts off,
bring
and
up
then we bring up Max.
What?
Max here says hot Jeremy, cute Kennel. What is Gary Saggy? Kissy face Gary?
Yeah, what's your nickname for this day?
Gorgeous Gary.
God,
Gorgeous Gary.
It's got a rhyme.
Oh my gosh.
All
right, why don't we listen to this clip because it's about as bad as you think it's going to be.
One line uttered by Catwoman, which we will discuss in the spoiler section, which damn near ripped me out of the entire film. And of course, we're going to start out with that line. Privileged white men didn't need to be there. Totally unnecessary. I suspect, along with people like Chris Gore, that sounded like a studio note that was put in at the last minute. I would like to give Matt Reeves that benefit of the doubt, but he is from Bad Reboot. Quite frankly, it took me out of the film. It's going to take a lot of people out of the film. There was some groans. I did see it in Texas, but I will also say there was a lot of applause at the end of the film. So, did it ruin the whole damn thing? No, but it could have. There is
But the line about white privilege is what he's basically trying to say.
Yeah, well, apparently he did like the movie overall. It's just that was the one thing that stuck out to him that he didn't like. He didn't like the white privilege line. It's really weird how like this one line is like become like the big focal point. That and like the fact that there's a lot of black people in the movie.
I just also realized how big Gary's eyes are.
He has a very large forehead as well.
Yeah.
It's the glasses.
It just made him look goofy.
Stop.
Goofy Gary.
His appearance.
Did he like get like a new camera, like move his backdrop or something? It looks
He
different.
moved
to Texas.
Yeah, he left California for Texas.
Just go for his people.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's much freer in Texas. Not if you're a woman.
True.
I did get a message from Max though. I invited him on. He's just like, are you all really praising Jeremy? I almost threw up in my mouth.
Yeah, because it wasn't that bad of a review.
It wasn't that bad of a take. I expected worse. I think what it was is I set my expectations to like neurotic or Kindle level.
Super low.
I have no expectations. I mean, really, because I've never seen his videos. I just hear what y'all say about it, and that was not that bad. That was actually a solid review.
Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Hey, what's up, Max?
Well, hello.
What was the issue, Max? Why is it a bad thing for us to say?
No, it is great. Jeremy, you're a good movie reviewer. Damn it.
I mean, it was not a bad
Well,
review.
real quick, let me ask you this: what are your thoughts on apparently the Friday Night Tights bringing you up as they all take?
I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm looking it up to make sure because
you got me all hot and bothered, Saggy. You said that
Whoa,
off talking about me.
Whoa, don't tell her. She's in
the
heat.
Friday
right
Night
now.
Tights have all their shirts off talking about me. Yeah, I'm curious now.
Are you bi-curious?
Whatever.
He didn't deny it. He said whatever.
Yeah, well,
I don't care. I'm trying to get to bed. I went to my computer after I was playing games, and I saw you praising Jeremy. That was a good damn review. Damn it.
That was a solid review, which is why we're giving him the props. You know,
He's
gotta
talented. Damn it.
Well, let's not go that far. He hasn't edited.
Hold on. I think I might.
Did you see my review? It's better than my review. Damn it.
He pays good editors.
Yeah, whoever edited that video did a really good job. I think it's editing makes a good video. Editing's a really important step.
Maybe Krista Nova, because she does some of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm super lazy on the editing side of things, so I'll fully admit that. You know.
Yeah.
If I
edited my intro, that's about as much as I edit.
Well, it happens, you know. I mean, like I get it. I know. I mean, look, it can happen if you have someone who can put it for you. Again, that opening 20 seconds, it sets the hook.
My wife's up.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get to bed.
All right. Yeah, go. Yeah, go put your wife to sleep.
We might have found the clip though.
Oh, okay.
What clip?
I don't know. Saggy said she might have found it.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Mo Moon here for $2 says, back off, Max. I'm Saggy's punching bag. That's RJ. What are you talking about?
I don't get punched.
I just punched you just now.
Kind of? You kind of get punched?
Punched in the way.
What does that even mean, kinda?
Well, I mean, like, you know, verbally, emotionally, mentally. Not physically, not yet, but soon one day. She's going to beat you with a soap bar wrapped in a towel.
Okay, so I think somebody got confused. There was a mention of Mad Max, but I think they were talking about the movie Mad Max.
Man.
Oh, that is some.
To talk about.
What a cock tease.
That's kind of even worse, though.
Got blue balls.
Wait, Max, what?
Got blue balls with that.
That was
Max,
not because of that.
It's like 3:30 in the morning, Max's time, and he's just like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, oh, they're talking about me. Oh.
You got them all hot and bothered.
I'm gonna go to bed and rethink my life.
I'm sorry, Max.
First, he teased me with that, and then Jeremy's doing good reviews.
I just said somebody sent me the message. I didn't confirm, but I saw you and I thought of it, so I looked and no, they were talking about Mad Max.
Whoa, Austin, what the hell?
Wait, Austin.
RJ?
What? RJ likes getting what? How would you know?
Whoa.
What's going on? What am
I don't want to know.
How do you know what that means?
Yeah, you do. You've been hanging around Matt. You know
Hold
what
on.
that means.
Oh.
Hold on, I missed it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not alluding it.
What exactly will here? Fruit punched?
No, the one below that.
RJ likes getting fisted.
I don't even know what that means.
Are you serious, RJ?
Think about it. What do you think fisting means?
Oh my god, RJ, get out.
All right,
RJ,
I'm leaving.
RJ, like, okay, remember the polar bear video? You would be the polar bear.
I disavow. Bye.
So it's not when a woman pleasures herself with her own fist?
I mean, she could.
That too, but it's like.
I mean, it's been done. I've seen a head go up there once.
Oh my
You know what? I think it's time for
right,
bed.
all
I think it's time for bed.
We got.
Oh my God. When you know,
This
you
stream is
click the link.
Well,
That's
hold
like
on.
Cursed.
We
When
got
you know.
Let's go back to Rational Skeptics.
yeah, Cameron Passion nonsense. How about that?
I haven't
122.
seen
Oh
him
my
in so long,
God.
so like
All right.
I don't. I've never seen a Cameron Pasha video either.
All right. He's
think I
talking
could
about.
Where have you been?
I don't watch dumb shit. Say I
Yeah,
avoid it.
Max, why don't you do more responses to Cameron Pasha?
I avoid
I've
dumb
actually
shit.
been focusing on movie talk.
Yeah, I know it's been weird. Like you don't.
I know.
We have to start fighting again.
Wait.
No, I don't want to fight with you.
Why? It was great content for a whole week.
I know. You had some of
I
your
lost-
most
lost
fiery, most
sleep.
passionate videos.
My wife was wearing Saggy Melon's shirt today in protest.
I believe.
She was just wearing it.
Yeah, that must be really awkward when you and Saggy were beefing. It's like your wife's walking around the house wearing like a shirt that
No,
reminds
she
you of
did
Saggy.
say I'm not allowed to, Saggy's off limits.
Yeah, we saw how that worked out. Saggy was not off limits.
Hold on, Benson here for £2 says RJ needs some Alyssa Gape.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Hold on.
Don't. Oh my God! Don't Google it. Oh my God!
You know what? This is.
Well, hold on. I'm just looking here to see what exactly.
What? I'm supposed to disvalue.
Oh wait, is this?
Yeah. Fuck that shit. Come on. I mean.
Okay. Whoa.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do I have to hold on? Do I have to look this up? Okay, I'm Googling.
I Googled it.
Hold on.
Benson, man, like
Why do you
know a lot about this kind of stuff, buddy? Like you are fully aware.
I'm taking a note
about.
Oh my God, Mark, come on.
I have no idea. I don't even want to know.
You don't want to Google it. You don't want to Google it. It's pretty bad.
Oh my God, that's gross. 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 Get out. Click out. Holy shit.
Y'all never seen a prolapse stainless before?
That is not right.
Oh
That
my
is not
God.
okay. That is not okay. That is not okay.
What the fuck?
Why do you look up that?
What the fuck? Why am I here?
It's like
God.
yawning, right? Once you do it, it's very contagious. Everyone see this is why the 2 girls 1 cup reaction video craze is what started the reaction video craze on YouTube back in 2007.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, Max. Yo, you can stick a whole head up there. That's gross.
I told you.
Max is gonna see before he's.
Why do you guys between you and Rational? Why do you guys do this? No, Watcher, don't leave me. Please leave. Don't leave me, Watcher. Please don't leave me here with them. Watcher, I need you.
Well, okay, we're gonna watch this and then probably start winding it down. So we'll see. This is apparently at this point, Cameron starts talking about David Zaslav, according to Rational. I don't know what's going to be said. So, with any luck, it will be really chuddy.
The problem in Book of Boba Fett is that the first half is very wonky, and it feels like and I enjoy the second half very much more. And it feels like it's 2 different shows because there was a lot of internal politics, obviously, of the Lucasfilm story group asserting itself. And Jon Favreau, we know he was off in Atlanta, wasn't on set. So, and he probably showed up and goes, "What the hell is this?" When he's looking at the daily, he's like, "All right, I got to fix this thing now, right?" I think that's what happened there. And so there's obviously a structural issue there because there is no structure. It's essentially 2 different shows cobbled together.
He said he
that's happened. I've worked on series where like, oh my God, the scripts are terrible, the dailies are terrible. Let's start all over at the last minute. I've worked on those situations, and it's never quite perfect, right? So that's one. 2, with regard to David Zaslav and Susan Arnold, I think they are unimpeachable. I think they were these are people that have risen to their position of power over decades, and they understand how to.
So Susan Arnold, by the way, is the new chairman of the board for Disney.
Oh, okay. So she's not Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So it's the last I heard of that Cameron had said is that Susan Arnold was placed there at the head of the board, and so beforehand he thought that like Bob Chapek was working with like somebody or Bob Iger or whatever. Or Bob Chapek was the master. He was the master, making his way up the rank and file. And then when Susan Arnold was brought in, Cameron said that Susan Arnold was the master and that Bob Chapek was the apprentice. That is the bullshit that was coming out of that. So now we're caught up.
Outsmart people. Susan Arnold rose as a woman before there was any system claiming to want women in power, right? She rose up and outsmarted everyone to take over places like Procter & Gamble and become a powerful person at the Carlyle Group. This is the club of the club of the club. The Carlyle Group manages Bill Clinton's money, right? Okay, so she rose up to that position, and she's outsmarted a lot of people to do that. And if there was anyone that had blackmail or other stuff to take her down, they would have used it a long time ago. Similar with David Zaslav, right? Because Zaslav has been a looming threat over the industry for at least a year now. And if there was any way to bring him down, they would have tried to do so. And so he's been at least good enough at keeping his secret, so he's squeaky clean enough to the private investigators. People do hire private investigators to go after the adversaries in this town. You know, that was revealed when Harvey Weinstein was hiring essentially Mossad guys to go after his accusers, right? That's normal practice here. And they will use whatever they can find. And they haven't found it on these guys. So I think they're safe. I think as long as they're making money in this environment where people are broke and Hollywood is broke, as long as both of those, Susan Arnold and Bob Chapek, her underling, and David Zaslav at Discovery and soon to be Discovery Warner's, as long as they're making money, which I think all of them are focused on making money and proving they can do it, they're going to be safe from that, and their enemies don't have the mojo to take them down. And finally, with regard to Amazon, I think we're going to face a bigger problem at Amazon because it's essentially a one-man show there, right? And so the big boss, you know, he's in charge, and there's unless someone can bring him down, and his influences reach the place where he controls the Washington Post, which controls a lot of our news, and he's influencing not just. I think he's transformed the world in a not better way. I think that the last 2 years allowed Amazon to essentially crush small business, which I don't think is a good development for society or for economy. And he was able to do it.
What is he talking about?
He's pretty much an unstoppable force right now.
I don't know. Do we ever know what he's talking about?
But I don't think there's anything internally inside of Amazon, as long as they're making money, that can remove him. Because again, you think, okay, the sex scandal will remove them. They all have sex scandals, like I said. But when you're at that level of power, you suppress the sex scandal. When Harvey Weinstein was powerful, he had decades of sex scandals, as we now know. Well, we all knew it at the time, right? But they didn't come out because his Mossad guys suppressed it. The moment he stopped making money for the town, they needed a scapegoat. So they said he wasn't able to suppress that stuff anymore. And they said, let's better him out than the rest of us. So put the attention on him, and we can continue doing our casting couch over here without all the focus being on him. So
okay, that's exhausting to listen to, because what exactly? Okay, David Zaslav was a former, like, I think, NBC executive. He'd been around for a while, and
and apparently, like, him rising to power was planned all along. It was in the works forever.
Yeah, like the whole thing with mentions again Susan Arnold and Bob Chapek, her apprentice. Right, like
it's a lot of word salad.
It really is.
It's a lot of word salad. It's like he talks a mile a minute. It's like hard to even he says one crazy thing and then you move on to the next one. It's like hard to ascertain like what you just listened to.
Yeah, so there's from in the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back movie. There's a part where Tracy Morgan goes, "I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid. What you special?"
Right.
And that's kind of about it. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, there's DeGrassi here says that's some drug-addled rambling right there. It's rambling. I don't know if I'd call it drug-addled. I kind of feel like elements of it are a little bit on the crazy side. But that being said, we are at the 2-hour mark, and I am gonna call it because I do need to get up early with the kids tomorrow. So where can people find everybody tonight? Where can we find you after this?
Saggy should go first. I mean, she's the cloud chaser.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Please tell people.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, if they're looking for Triple H, where can they find you?
Saggy Melons with a Z.
Or is it Preparation H?
At Saggy Melons OnlyFans.com.
Oh, I'm a subscriber already. Don't you worry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, RJ, no.
RJ,
what?
Honey,
it's a
honey,
joke.
sweetie,
oh
please.
my god! Come on.
You got Jarbo calling you honey and sweetie. I'm dead.
Get Tinder. Just
I need to go.
Yeah, get a Tinder. Swipe right.
Too wild.
Or get a grapefruit. You know.
Oh shit! Jarbo knows all about that grapefruit life.
You know the grapefruit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, look it up. Google it. Google grapefruiting.
Stop! Don't watch that video.
Stop it!
It's a funny ass video.
It's by the way, grapefruits are delicious and very healthy for you.
I haven't had a grapefruit since I've seen that video.
I believe you had many grapefruits since you've seen that video. Not in your mouth either.
But wait, hold on. No. Like, would any of you guys be opposed to?
Fuck what?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm just late and I'm tired. It's
Anyone
late and I'm
opposed to what?
sleepy.
Saggy, answer the question. Where can people find you?
I already said Saggy Melons with his name, damn it.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
And then you ruined it by being all gross.
I wasn't gross. I was being. I don't even know.
Exactly. You don't even know.
Right.
Well, it wasn't gross though. That's for sure.
Maybe a little inappropriate.
Inappropriate,
But okay. I mean, well, this is what happens here. Things are inappropriate. We know.
Jimbo, you go next. Jesus Christ.
Don't bring him into it. Okay, you can find me on YouTube at Black Ops Champion 1. Twitter
You're on
and
YouTube?
You can find me on my
perhaps. And yeah, Black Ops JB, and then you can also find me in Kane's DMs. All right, bye.
Slide up in them DMs, baby. All right. And then RJ, where can people find you?
You can find me right there at Resident Justice, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for next Saturday for the very first episode of Scooby Gang Saturdays, which will be
already the first episode technically.
How are you going to interrupt him when he's doing his thing? And nobody interrupted you. You're rude as fuck. I
will.
Jimbo can do it.
Clarifying. I mean, technically,
technically, this is the unofficial. This is the unofficial first episode.
Exactly.
Of Scooby Gang Saturdays. But the actual.
Hold on. Pause. No, now I'm interrupting you because you literally were sick and you were supposed to do the podcast, the game podcast with me, and you haven't even rescheduled that. But now you're scheduling a fucking little clapback Saturday yourself. Whatever.
Well, we can do it. We can do it. Just not name the. Listen. You know I am very flexible when it comes to you. Name the time and place, and we can get going anytime you want.
Archie, you need to go to bed.
That's not what I meant, but
I'm gonna shut up now. Go on, finish your little outro, bitch.
Anyway, yeah. Tune in next Saturday for Scooby Gang Saturdays, which will be I have no clue yet, but it'll be a Scooby Doo gang themed thing. Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo. Thank you.
Scooby Dooby Doo, motherfucker. All right.
Caden,
yeah.
Of course, you can find me at.
Nobody cares where I can find you. Sorry, I had to.
You had to pull
Enosh.
I did have to pull
I
it.
know.
I did.
You can of course find me at Little Big City Studios, on every day basically. And I'm just tired.
It is definitely. It's a little late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up, Saggy.
Just gonna do this, and then there you can find me there. Little Big City.
We can find you in bed. Oh.
Nobody can see that. No one can see that.
Caden's like, you guys can find me right there in bed.
Nobody can see that.
Only Jimbo can.
What
Only
the
Jimbo
fuck? You
can.
can't even see what that logo says, bro.
Slide into my DMs.
I don't know.
Make me do the BM in the PM from all the butt stuff.
Enosh just woke up to see the DM.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, we're just ending it. We're just ending it. So.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for hanging out for the last 2 hours. It was definitely very odd. Very fun.
This has been the weirdest
I
episode
got
of
everyone to
ever.
like. I got everyone to like a Jeremy video.
It was that to me was the most interesting part of the evening.
Yeah, it was. I loved it.
You know, where my expectations for Jeremy are so low that the slightest improvement makes me go, huh.
Well, you know what? If it makes you guys feel any better, ever since Shiny gave that super chat, we haven't heard from him, so he's probably vigorously masturbating to Abby Shapiro right now.
Well, RJ, it's time for you to join him. Everybody, have yourself a great night. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching Hollywood After Dark, and
Bye.
go beat your